if you were stranded in the wild, what would be 3 items that you would make?
Oh, who's going first? Kaiser's going first.
You are.
You're going first.
I can go first.
I'm taking.
Yeah, I'll go last.
I'm taking a hatchet.
Okay.
A flint and steel.
Good idea.
Because it's all one thing.
Okay.
And then a bow.
No arrows though.
I can make my own arrows.
So you are gonna grab.
Because I can use the hatchet and fucking
make
arrows. Yeah.
Okay. That's actually pretty. Yeah.
Because what we talked about this earlier is you'll have you'll be fully clothed. You'll have boots. You'll have whatever. So you don't have to worry about clothes. That's already part of your fucking list.
So I already have warm clothes that I don't have to worry about freezing to death in.
Yes. But if they get fucked up, then you're fucked. Like if they get fucking scratched up, fucking their holes.
And there's a limit to I'm bringing my survival backpack. With,
you can't.
With all my gear.
But you could only bring the backpack, right?
Yeah, it'd be just the backpack.
The backpack
right,
itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we did have a talk over at one point. A backpack would not be.
It wouldn't be
terrible thing.
It wouldn't be the worst thing that you could bring with you, but I could think of so many. You could make a backpack out there.
Well,
sure.
You could, really?
It depends on how
You're
long.
talking about making arrows.
Like,
do you know how hard it would be to make an arrow?
To see how long you can survive.
Dude, not only do you have to carve out this whole thing, you have to carve this whole arrow out, and you have to hope that it's carved right so it flies straight.
Yeah, what are you shooting with it? Do you have arrows?
I have a bow.
He's got a bow, but he's not bringing arrows.
What am I shooting?
Yeah.
Where are you?
If you're shooting a deer, you need arrowheads and shit.
Dog, I'll fucking figure this shit out.
You need string.
That's why I have a bow. A bow has
string on it.
You're gonna use the bowstring
so inevitably what's gonna end up happening is he's gonna be using the string for something else.
You're gonna have to wrap around.
The bow is just gonna be
the bow has the string with it, dog. A bow comes with
it. It has a string attached to it.
Yes.
Okay. Let me paint this picture for you. Okay. Let me paint this picture for you.
Okay.
You bring a bow, okay.
With a hatchet, and I have flint and steel.
And he has flint and steel. Okay, everybody listening to this right now. This guy says that he's going to carve his own arrows, which would be extremely hard to do by itself.
You're right.
But what he's going to use to tie the arrowheads onto the arrow is the string from the bow.
No.
No. That's a fair point. I see what you're saying now.
I can find fucking grass or some tough grass. I don't know, dude. Right, I'm not out in the wild, so I don't
that's more realistic. What you just said is more realistic.
2.5 days.
2.5?
What would you take with you? 3 items.
3 items. Okay. I think I'm going to also go hatchet because that's a good move. Hatchet. You need something sharp.
Okay.
Chop some logs. Have
fire. You know what I mean? Make a fire, make a shelter with a hatchet.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go Glock 19.
Okay. What about your bullets, though?
I'm going to take a Glock 19, and I'm going to take a fucking drum clip with me.
Okay.
What about when you run out of bullets, though?
And that's it.
How are you going to make fire?
Figure it out.
This fool.
All right,
exactly. You
hit 2 stones together. I'm telling you one thing right now. I'm not going to be hungry out there.
Until you run out of ammo.
Because I'm going to be killing
shit. Until you run out of ammo.
With a fucking Glock 19.
Until you run out of ammo.
I'm going to be killing shit with a Glock 19.
With a drum clip.
Then I'm going to rub 2 stones together.
I know I could make a fire out there, I think.
You think so?
I think I could make a fire.
I give you 2 hours and
in the Amazon?
you give up on a fire.
No way. Like in the Amazon rainforest, any rainforest climate.
Wet, bro.
No way.
If he has a gun and ammo, I give him until he falls asleep.
I'll take that.
Which could be 2 days.
Okay, and I'll also take an 8-ball.
I've seen him stay up for a whole fucking week.
No, you don't get a 4th.
Okay, so I'm going to switch out the hatchet with an 8-ball.
You said a Glock 19, shit ton of ammo, and an 8-ball. That's all you need, bro.
I think that I would be doing just fine.
I think you would die because you would probably fall off a mountain or something.
When?
Stumble around and
off the blow?
Or maybe, I don't know, you might try to fight a bear if you're on the blow.
Dude, I would take down. I got a drum clip, is what I'm saying.
No, but you might be like, fucking, I'll take you a man to man.
I'm not going to waste any.
Throw the gun, fucking.
I'm not wasting any bullets on you. Yeah.
You'll fucking.
I actually.
All out some coke.
Thinking about it, I'll give myself 5 days.
Okay.
I'll give myself 5 days.
That's reasonable.
I think that's reasonable.
Okay.
With
going
a
back
fucking
to
drum clip.
Going back to the book, it's been a long time since I've read it. And a hatchet. That kid gets found, right? Or does he?
Honestly, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that series is not only does that kid get back to civilization, But in the second book, motherfucking TV producers come to him at his dad's house in Canada and want him to recreate the whole thing. They want him to they're like, hey, it's super sick what you did. The whole world's talking about it. It would be pretty cool if we dropped you back off in the wilderness with a hatchet. That's what it is.
I have no clue what you're talking about right now.
You never read that book?
Can we get more into it after we do the intro, though? But my 3 items, I would take a knife with the flint. I have one in my truck.
That's
a
good.
Specific one I would take. It
good
has
idea.
Flint and steel and shit on it.
No one can blame you for that.
And then I would take a pot to cook in.
Okay. Fair enough.
Seems like a little bit of a waste, but...
Fuck you, dude.
Could have brought a sword.
Well, I still have an extra item, bro.
You do. Sword would be
my
cool.
extra item, well...
He's like an airplane.
A G5.
What if I were to say like an air mattress or something?
What are you gonna use to blow it up?
Fucking a hand pump. Oh fuck. My mouth.
What are you gonna blow it up? Water?
Till a fucking rock gets it, and then there's a fucking hole in it.
See, that's a waste. Dude, I give you a day.
You're dead by night.
I'm giving you a day out there, dog.
I got stuff. Look. All right, then my third thing is going to be instant ramen. So then if I can't kill anything, I have the means to make a fire, a pot, and instant food.
Hey.
So I'm making it at least the 12 days that I have the ramen for.
This man is not wrong here, but I don't think he's gonna. You're not surviving 12 days out there with that.
Bro, I got a knife.
I know.
Hey,
No, I've seen enough survival videos.
Hey.
I said Glock 19 with a drum clip, and these guys were like,
but
2 days.
You take like a log, right? And you put the knife on top of it, and then you use the rock and you beat it, and it splits the log.
I'm hearing you. Okay. I'm just saying.
So you don't need a hatchet.
What are you going to do if you see a bear?
Fucking armadillo position, bro. Cover the vitals and pray.
That bear is going to fuck you up, dog.
that's why I say nightfall.
Maybe not, actually. It depends on what kind of bear as well.
I think that if
a polar bear is going to just kill you.
I think that
That's
if
what
I had
they
a
do.
fire, though, I could get the bear to stay away.
I like your answer.
Which brings the flint and steel into play.
I like your answer more than
gotta,
ours, but
you gotta, like, if there's fire, you're like, a bear's not. You fucking get a stick on fire, a bear's not gonna fuck with you.
Oh, it would.
It would, but like, be realistic.
You know what's
if there's
fucked up
some
about
fire in a
bears?
bear, he'll just be running, bro.
It
He's not
depends.
coming near
It
that
depends on what we're talking about, but dude, if you encounter like a grizzly bear or something like that,
It's ripping you apart.
the fucked up thing about grizzly bears is I heard Joe Rogan talk about this stuff and looked into it a little bit, and like grizzly bears are omnivores. I'm pretty sure all bears are omnivores, which means they eat anything. And like what's different between like a grizzly bear and like a big cat is a big cat, like a lion or a fucking tiger or something, they're gonna kill you first. They're gonna fucking bite through you. They don't want to fight with you the whole time they're trying to eat you. A grizzly bear will just take fucking chunks out of you, dude. We'll just sit there.
Eat you as
It'll
fucking
just
killing
eat you.
Bro,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna die to a bear, my only effort, my knife, my goal is that my knife has to go through his eye, into his brain.
He's like, I might
Like
die.
that's the only way you're
but
surviving.
Guys, if you want to watch Riley fight a grizzly
Pay-per-view 2 months from now.
we're starting a GoFundMe.
Bro, if I
Hey,
live-
hey, you'll be so.
And I'm rooting for you the whole time. Like, understand,
Yeah.
like, if I saw it, I'm rooting for you the entire time.
Hey, it's
But
like some
bears
fucking,
don't care, man. That's
Hey,
the worst
hey,
thing.
it's like
They
some,
don't care.
Hey, it's some
They'll just
semi-pro
eat you.
shit.
like
you
got
know how-
this, Riley's like, oh.
You know, hey,
That
when
didn't
he's
look
wrestling the bear and shit in the cage.
welcome back to the Golden Boys podcast. It's Yanni K, Golden Riot, and Mr. Red Summers. Cody Morgenschlag is on his way.
In attendance.
He's a little late, but he'll be here soon.
God, that guy's always
How the
right.
hell's it going?
That beats fire. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I listened to it on the way over here. I was like, damn.
I literally just made it today. Like Renee went shopping. I was like, you know what, dude? I'm gonna
Someone make a little beat.
I'm gonna make a beat, and then I heard the melody, and I was like, oh, I have to do something with this.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I like it. I dig it.
I'm calling it saving grace. I already got my verse for it and ready to go. So, but I need to get a mic stand and I need to get a cord so I can have, because I already bought the mic that we're gonna use to start.
That's a sweet
again.
mic too.
It's the same one Cody has.
I know. Be nice. It'll be nice to be able to just like record whenever.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, Red, come over. I'm like, all right, let's record. Do you get it? Because there's nothing to get.
Do you know what's cool in my room? Is like the guy that was in the same room before me in the closet, he built like a little desk setup.
That's what's up.
Like, so it's like, fuck, dude, if I had like a laptop, like it's a nice little spot to record in actually, but I have like one little kind of crappy mic that I've never even tried.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't
Well,
think
fuck, did
wanna
I have
record music
that,
off of it.
Bro, you could record off these mics.
These mics are nice. I like these ones a
You
lot.
can
Well,
record
these
off
are the podcast mics. I don't want to get them like,
Saturated.
I know
Bro,
we can
I have a
kinda-
really nice microphone at my desk too.
yeah.
Like a studio microphone.
At your desk.
Yeah.
See, that's nice.
We could use that. We could set some shit up, bro.
I'm trying
Well,
to like. It'd be nice to record like just whenever, wherever, because half the battle I feel like sometimes like with the music is just like being able to be at a place where you can record at or.
Well, that was what was nice when we were doing all the roughs. Because I was like, all right, let's set the mic up then. Let's fucking get it. You
yeah,
know
we
what
could
I mean?
just do it here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, once I get the cord and a stand, ooh, bro, let me get one of those, one of the little ones that you have.
Hell yeah. So Isaac, we got you on the podcast.
Sure.
I think we should talk a little bit about the. I've heard some talks about it, like a potential clothing brand.
So yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while, but this is a thing really like anybody that listens to this is a thing I've really been slacking on is like this whole logo thing. But
Right.
As soon as I get the logo, man, I would love to like make merchandise and just really a brand like GoldenBoys I want to put into a clothing
Gold mines,
brand.
not golden mines.
So
Come on,
That's
bro.
what I said. That's what
This
I said.
this
Give
guy.
me a break.
We'll hear it in the playback. We'll know what you said.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I said gold mines.
So
Hey, right here, $5 says you said golden.
Give me a
mines.
break. I'll take that all day.
All right.
all
Hey,
right,
you,
when I edit this, I'll text you guys.
Please do.
Who is who.
Please do.
So, I understand what you're saying with the whole logo thing, and it needs thought. But where I'm at, even with the podcast, and I think a clothing brand could be the same way. I think you just got to go for it. Do something,
Yeah.
and just do something. Just get it out there. I think, especially in clothing brands, something I believe would be like quality, right? We don't wanna release,
over everything.
Yeah,
That's
we
how
don't
that's
wanna
how I am.
release like Hanes shirts with
Fuck
like
no.
our shit printed on them.
quality,
Like, we want
quality over
quality
quantity.
shit.
I'm gonna
bro.
Right.
I'm gonna pay so like eventually like once it gets rolling or whatever like whatever material that we're getting it's like people
Quality, bro.
are getting the best of the best. It's not like because I've
But
done done it before.
I think limited releases like we don't like some Supreme shit. You know, like they
Yeah.
don't release the same shit
Some
twice.
I think
Carhartt-
especially-
some Carhartt type
see
shit.
I think
But
especially
like high quality.
Yep.
Like
I think especially we should do something like that, especially when it's like it comes to like coming out with music and stuff like
Right.
that, right? It's like I want to have like whenever Colors drops, right? Like I want to have the logo, whatever Colors is gonna be. I want it to have a Gold Mines tag on it, and I don't want a bunch of those released. I want it to be
like 20, 25
like,
shirts.
and so
or
like
some shit.
like you know what I mean? Because the people that get it, it's like, yo, I got that Colors hoodie.
I'm getting anything that gets released. We got to do some shit.
That
like
that's
that,
the
bro.
best. That's the best way to do it, especially with clothing. I feel like because like clothing is so like if you go to like hype wear, right? Like hype streetwear shit. It's like, oh yeah, you ain't up on these though. Like there's only this many of them that
Yeah.
exist. But if we just do that on
Bro,
on a smaller level with the people that already support us and fuck with us, it's like that's better. In
Bro,
my
think about
opinion.
like 10 years from now or whatever. Like say 25, 50 people have the Colors logo,
and those are the only people that have
and,
it.
yeah, and
There's
fucking,
no other ones that
and
exist.
then you have like 100,000 people that are fucking buying shit later in 10 years, just hypothetically. But then you're like, hey, I got
So-
the OG Colors.
So
one.
what I would like to do is I would like to have like more basic ones, you know, for the brand. Like I would like to have
Yeah.
like more basic ones that
ones
peop-
that we can just
that
sell
people
out,
could
bro.
just buy whenever, you know, as long as we have them around, people could buy whatever. But then as far as like music is coming out, like even Letters to the Moon,
Yeah.
I would like to do that for Cody's stuff.
Yeah.
You know, get him in on it,
Dude.
obviously, but like have like a limited release
Yeah.
of these like Gold Mines, featuring Cody Morgan, Letters to the Moon, and have like that thing that Brianna
That'd be
painted.
tight.
Shouts
That'd
out
be
Bree,
tight.
by the way, sick artist. But like that thing that she drew on sweatshirts, t-shirts, or whatever, and just have an X amount that you make. and then you disperse them, it's like then it's like I like this artist a lot, but it's like, hey man, you're not up on this. You're not up on this
real.
Cody Morgan
For
Letters
real.
to the Moon.
What if we did theoretically for like a clothing drop, but we planned for like, okay, we're gonna do a clothing drop like twice a year, right? And then we
For
have
the
to,
special ones, for like some special edition stuff.
dude. I think even overall, it's like we can't plan on selling out right away, right?
Sure,
Well, of course.
yeah.
Like,
of course.
so it's like, I think we go for twice a year. Everything we do is limited, and it's like, because we're just growing, right?
Yeah.
And then we all, like, we can sell them to friends, family, like, whoever wants to buy them,
Whoever's fucking with it, whoever
right?
wants
We
to
can
support
get,
it.
like, a little, like, Shopify online store. Hella easy.
And I really don't think that's a bad idea at all. Because, like, more for me, it's like all this music stuff, the podcast stuff that we're doing, all of this, it's like you can see early on who's fucking with it and who's not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even
bro,
like,
I got people like I work with, bro, and everybody listens to podcasts. And like, bro, when are you dropping these?
I'm saying.
And I'm like, dude, we're waiting on a logo. We're waiting on fucking.
all you guys plus me, like I know people I've known my whole life that like tell about stuff like this, and they're like,
Yeah, I'm same way, bro,
all
same
right,
way.
or like they're
Yeah.
just not about it. So it'd be nice to be able to give. And I don't even like calling people like fans, like people that are like supporters of what we're doing. It'd be nice to give them something where it's like, oh, here, like we see you guys too. You know what I mean? Like we support.
We gotta get on that
appreciate
shit
all
where
of it.
we're able to do like giveaways and whatnot. I think that'd be tight too.
No, that's what I'm
Give
saying. Like,
back
yeah.
and whatnot.
what would it, like, realistically, if we were looking at ordering T-shirts,
Okay.
what would our first order look like? How many T-shirts?
30, 40.
Well, probably. I'd say at least. I'd say 50.
Yeah.
Probably.
50?
I'd say
Yeah.
50. But like
Maybe 10
Red's
hoodies.
gonna be wearing T-shirts all the time.
But the same thing, we're like
all day, bro.
we get like this 50 order of T-shirts, right? But like the people that we know that are gonna support it and really do want one,
They
like
get
off the
dibs.
jump,
They get dibs.
like we
Right.
get your size, we get you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because they're definitely gonna get one
Right,
out of
right.
this bunch of 50. And then from there, dude, it's like whoever wants to support, it's like hit me up. I got 36 of these left, or whatever the number is,
Right, yeah,
after. Like I have this X amount left, and then see where it goes from there. But honestly, bro, as long as we keep the quality good, this is what me and Kaiser talked about this a lot
since day one.
since
dog.
day one. It's like to me, it's quality over everything else, bro. Because quality speaks for itself. In
Right.
whatever you
Absolutely.
do, whatever you're buying, whatever you're doing, quality will speak for itself every single time.
You can bust ass, bro. Say it's just like working. You can bust ass and just go music wise, and you release 3-4 tapes. Fucking slog. You can release 3 to 4 tapes, and they're fucking ass, and it's like, oh, well, no one cares.
Way to go.
Here I go. Shout out to Slog for showing me how to make stuff. For
Yeah.
real.
Remember last time we talked about new segment,
Yeah.
song of the week, and I was gonna go ahead and do it, but I think we gotta wait for Cody.
I'm
now
down with
because-
that. I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'm down with that too.
Spoiler alert. My song of the week is one of Cody's songs.
Oh, bro,
He doesn't
that,
even know yet.
bro, that one that he sent us in the group chat, I was like, bro, who the fuck
that's
is
the
this
one,
guy?
bro. That's the one.
Who the fuck is this guy, dude? This guy's an alien.
That shit's wild, bro. No, this shit's crazy.
He's different, man. Like, shout outs to Cody before he gets here too, because I don't want to gas him up too much when he's actually here. But this guy really sings,
Dude,
raps,
I'm all for
produces,
gassing somebody up
engineers.
while they're here, bro.
Like, bro, like this guy really does it all, man. Like he makes really good stuff too, and I'm excited for.
I'm excited for Legends of the Moon.
I'm excited to hear that whole project, bro, because he does, dude. Like he's sent me stuff where me and him are just talking, texting back and forth, and he's like, "Hey, yo, check this out." I'm like, all right, Cody, I'm in the fucking, at the time I'm in the Focus, so I just like Bluetooth this shit up, and bro, this guy's making amazing music.
Oh yeah, his
Like,
shit's so
he makes really good shit, dude.
And it's like it's not just like, not that there's anything wrong with it. Like you guys are doing more like the hardcore rap shit, but like
we got different vibes.
He's got
with
like
it.
a lot
Yeah.
of singing going. And I fuck with that vibe. Like
I
it's
like
hella
I
good,
like
bro.
it too, bro. I was trying to tell him one time I was joking with him. I was like, bro, you're on some Rush shit right now.
No,
'Cause-
for real,
'cause
bro.
you're-
That's what I
'cause
was
you're
thinking on the way over here. I was
You're
listening to that shit.
singing, rapping, engineering, producing. Like, bro, once you can do it all, It's like you don't need anybody. Fuck everybody else.
Well,
Yeah.
You can do it all.
You need a team, bro.
Well, you need a team around you, but like as far as like releasing music and making music goes,
he can do it all himself.
this guy can do it all himself. You trap this guy in a room with like a laptop and a mic or something.
He'll bust out an album in the day,
Dude,
bro.
like give this guy like
Swear to God.
see you in a week, Cody.
Fucking
Show me
put
what you can
food
do on me.
under his door.
Yeah, and it's like this guy's crazy.
We put like a little slot and give him some food. 3 meals a day. Be like, here, you're fucking locked.
You
in
get
here.
3 squares, buddy, and that's it. That's what you get
Yeah,
every day.
we're all talking good about him now. When he gets here, we should be like,
Dude, honestly,
thanks for being late, bro.
yeah, like
It's just a
just
podcast.
give him a
It's
bunch
not
of
big
shit.
deal, bro.
Yeah, for real.
It's not like
But,
something we planned like
But
2
back
days
to this,
ago.
back to this clothing thing, because obviously you want to do a colors thing.
Sure.
I think doing a pace to play limited release, a conference calls, a do you get it?
Yeah.
Fucking
All those
all
releases.
of
Dude,
these,
I
bro.
think we should do a GoldenBoys release.
Oh, GoldenBoys merch?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm telling you, I've
No,
already
that's
been
what I'm saying,
thinking
bro.
about
That's
this.
where I've been going with. That's why I want to get in with you on the clothing
Yeah.
thing. I'm all in for it. I think
It's
I'm
literally
serious about this. I think we should start finding people that make shirts. Start getting samples on
we
what
are
we should
me and
do.
we already went.
I'm
to
a
the
tall
spot,
guy.
bro.
You're a tall guy.
Big
Yeah.
and tall,
And I
bro.
think tall shirts are important. Longer shirts are important.
I do too. I like wearing
think
stuff
we
like
should
that. I'm
find
a little
good
guy.
quality shirt, and we should start working on a design, and we should plan on ordering 50 t-shirts.
I
and
think
we should get it going. Like,
I think
and invest in
50's
it.
I think
'Cause
50's
it's like,
a good number.
We're
too.
gonna have to pay for it, especially if it's quality. Like it's gonna be some money, but if we all pitch in for it, like we
the thing is,
we do our thing, you know.
I totally agree with you. The thing is too is like once we go in on these 50 t-shirts or whatever, it's like, dude, like off t-shirts, I've done this before in like smaller segments, you know, but I've done this before. But like you're gonna make money off t-shirts. You're gonna make the money, but dude, if we were really committed to it, even like after the third or fourth reorder, then it's like we could start actually profiting from it. You know what I mean? But like
I'm not even looking at
until then. We just put everything right back into it.
yeah, I'm
Dude,
not even looking at.
Think about this too. Sorry to cut you
You're
off.
good. You're good.
But with how many people we have that are a part of Gold Mines that are going to be promoting this and like wearing the shirts and hey, where'd you get that shirt? And then you explain it. Yeah, you could actually buy one online. And
Yeah.
they're like $25 because like we want to keep it cheap. Like obviously with the price, we're gonna have to have some sort of profit. But it's like we still like we can start off being like, yo, they're like not that expensive, and we might come to find out, man, we ordered 50 and that's not enough.
Yeah.
You know?
No, and I
Like,
think
damn, we're gonna have to order 100.
I think
next
that's
time, you know?
more realistic, man, because like just think about like all of like our families, like anybody that supports you, right? Like I probably know 10 motherfuckers, dude. I probably know 10 people that would pick whatever I gave them. You know, if I could give them a shitty t-shirt and like a shitty logo, but just to support, they would buy it. And we give people some good stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why we got to figure out what the 50 is, like how much it's going to be when we order in quantity, because if we're trying to keep quality, it's like it's just a little bit more expensive. Things are just more expensive that way when you keep quality. But I think, or I would hope at least, that people would understand that and they would see what we're doing. You know, they're not getting no cheap. I basically don't want to sell anything to anybody that I wouldn't wear.
Right.
That's
Absolutely.
how I
agree.
feel. Like I don't want to give anybody any half-ass anything. I want to make sure that people are comfortable and people like what they're getting.
We need to get cracking. You know, since you've been out, we said we were going to be fucking on top of everything, and we've kind of slacked a little bit. We've been slacking a little bit, but once we start going, we all got to be consistent. Like,
Yeah, I believe.
as I get all of us work a day job throughout the week, cool, but in your off time, think of ideas, think of different styles of shirts we could do, fucking
Oh, I got a
topics
little
of the-
portfolio.
topics of the pods we can talk about.
Bro, I'm all for simple clothing.
I am
Exactly.
too. I'm telling
Literally a logo up here, like
Dude,
get a
I'm-
little shirt pocket
Dude,
or
or even
whatever.
look, this is Carhartt, no logo on the front.
Yeah,
There's the
I'm
logo
cool with
on
that,
the
bro.
pocket and writing on the arm.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I got this. I got my my eyes set on these like quarter zips, and it's like really nice material. You know what I mean? Like really comfy, like heavy material, and it's like a quarter zip hoodie. And so there's just like quarter zip
I think
little
that's
hoodies
a you kind
with
Not a
of
fan
simple
of
things.
zip, you know?
That thing's kind of
I'm not a zip guy though, you know.
stuff like that.
Personally, no,
I'm a
it's
pullover
cool. I'm
kind of
not,
guy.
I'm not a zip type of guy.
Would be
you
cool.
know?
So okay, so this is more what we
I think
gotta
those would
figure
have to
out.
be
You
a-
can have that
huh?
zip on a quarter zip like that.
We more got to
It's
figure
Carhartt.
this
It's
out
nice.
though. We got to figure out what do we all want first, right? Because we're not.
We do have to get like the 5 of us.
Yeah,
Dude,
going
I'm gonna
first.
be
we
honest.
got to decide what we're gonna do,
Yeah.
and then we'll base basically what we're gonna pick up off of that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you're saying. I think I could bring this to the table that it could make sense. We're literally right on the verge of releasing this. We just need a logo, which we can literally talk about after we're done recording.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what if we went for the first clothing drop to be a GoldenBoys, drop.
Ooh.
We could do that. That would be fun.
and we
easy.
start simple, and
Okay.
we just do T-shirts,
Okay.
and we just do 50 T-shirts.
Of the Golden Boys stuff.
Yeah, nothing quarter zip, no hoodies,
Just a regular T-shirt.
just T-shirts. Just keep it simple, and we order sizes. We're bigger guys. I feel like we know
Big
a
and
bunch of
tall.
bigger guys, so I feel like a lot of people order a lot of mediums, and we should order more large, extra large. You know?
Yeah,
2X,
no, I totally
and the
agree.
3X. Like,
That's like you.
I think we
you
should
s-
get those sizes.
You see me, man. I'm a little guy for the most part. I'm like
Right.
an average
We could
size
literally
dude, little
do-
guy.
We could
and I
literally
rock
do
larges.
like all the way down to like a small, obviously,
right, but
just to whoever. But
less smalls, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then more.
so we could do like 5 smalls, 5 mediums. That's 10 already. 10 larges, 10 XLs, 10 2X, and then 10 3X. Just
See, that's where you lose me right there.
How?
Is where you start. You're gonna order
Or-
10
or-
3Xs.
or we can do 5 3Xs and 10 mediums.
I think it makes more. Yeah, I think it
Okay,
makes more
I'm
sense.
cool with
Something like that.
But so the 5 smalls and 5 3X are the
I think your medium, large, extra large are your big three.
Those are going to be
Yeah.
our big hitters, I think,
Okay.
mostly. But we do want to
Medium.
be inclusive, and we do want to have these bigger sizes too.
Yeah.
and smalls. You know what I mean?
I need a big size. I'm a big boy. So
Yeah. I'll rock look at me, dude.
he said I was rocking setos.
I'll rock a large. You know what I mean? Like I'll still rock a
Yeah.
large. That's what I like.
I'm with it.
But
Golden Boys.
a Golden Boys thing. That'd be a cool thing to That'd be a cool thing to do. I think.
I think we just need something like to focus on to get it started, you know? Something to get it rolling, and then once I think once we do something like that, we'll be surprised at how well it goes.
We're in the top.
and then we'll be motivated to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
and
telling you.
then
I'm
we can
telling
try and talk to Coat when he gets on about getting a Letters to the Moon drop going for some shirts.
But like make like 20 of them, if that. You know what I mean? Like make like a really
the order
like
in
what we were
half.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Limited, yeah.
Yeah, like cut the order in half.
like literally the people in the core get them.
yeah,
Like they get them no matter what.
yeah.
And then anybody
Oh,
else has.
wait. Letters to the Moon, that's Cody's.
It's Cody's
That's
project.
Cody's project.
But Cody's a part of Gold Mines.
Yeah, but what if he's trying to do like what
He-
if he's like 20 shirts? What if he's like, no, we need like 100?
Well, then we get 100. But everybody in the core is gonna get something. That's the way I see it. Because I'll throw money to help with the
Right.
fucking
I would
with the
too.
drop.
Yeah.
All of us would obviously, because he would do the same for us dropping for colors or conference calls or the Golden Boys. Obviously, he's part of the Golden Boys, but all these other drops, it's like we're gonna have to fund it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's gonna be a group effort to fund everything.
Yeah.
And then once we start selling everything, it'll pay for itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'll be the best part of it too, dude, is because anything that comes off the top of it, anything that would probably
goes right back to it.
into the fucking
Until we,
right back into it.
I'm not worried about making a profit.
I'm not either
I'm
right
not.
now. I think it's unrealistic.
Yeah,
really,
exactly.
Really, right now
Exactly.
to be like, oh, we're gonna make money. Like that's what makes like ventures like this so great, dude. Is because right now we're just like swinging, you know, like
Right.
hoping we hit something.
Yeah.
And that's the best part of it because that keeps you hungry. And we do this stuff with the clothes. I've been wanting to do this stuff with the clothes for a while,
We've been talking about this for a
but
fat minute, bro.
I just need a logo. I need a logo more than anything for Gold Mines, not just the Golden Boys, you know, but for Gold Mines.
I think when we do this though, like even if we have a Golden Boys shirt drop or whatever, we have to put the Gold Mines logo on it somewhere.
I want to, if I can, bro, I would like to put it on the tag. I would like it to be the tag. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that we
I think
do,
we'd have
it's
to have
the
it
tag.
on there though somewhere.
Or so,
Or
yeah,
just
somewhere.
always have like the Gold Mines logo on the arm,
Yeah.
on the sleeve,
Somewhere.
Like have-
somewhere on it
have
that's
like
If
a
it's,
good
like,
staple.
pants like on the leg.
exactly.
Like, just always
It's
have it
gotta
on
be-
there. I see what you're
we
saying.
got to put the Gold Mines logo somewhere.
Yeah.
somewhere.
I agree.
Like I was like, if we get shirt pockets or whatever, like on shirt pockets, put the GoldenBoys logo on that. But then like on the arm, that'd be fucking a killer spot
you see
too.
these ones where it's like at the end of the sleeve.
It's like a tag on there.
There's a little tag on the end
Yeah.
of the sleeve. You
It's
know
like
what I mean?
sewn on around.
I've
Well-
always liked stuff like
look
that.
at his
a lot.
Carhartt one right there.
Yeah.
Like he was saying, like it's got a tag right on the fucking hoodie part.
Well, the places that we get these things from might even be through Carhartt, you know, because you gotta order the blanks or whatever you're ordering. It's somebody's making the.
You
blanks.
wouldn't be ordering it through Carhartt, but you might order it through the same company.
You might
that
order
Carhartt
it through the
orders
same
through.
people that are doing it. But
Right.
dude, if we can at least have my big thing, bro, is at least if we can have the tag on the back, where it's just like, oh, you know, like, and it's something that's subtle, but it's like a detail, you know what I mean? Where it's like when you're looking at it, it's like, oh, this is a GoldenBoys, you know what I mean? Like through and through. Like you can check the tag on it.
That'd be tight.
Like I like stuff like that, you know.
That'd be tight.
It's just
Bro,
more. It's just more finding
Okay,
it.
hear me out. What if this would be extra work. What if we authenticated the shirts? So we get an order of 50.
Okay.
And we number them 1 through 50.
That's tough. That is tough as fuck.
And we fucking like get pictures of all of like serial numbers, shit like that. Like really like authenticate them.
That's
And then
tough.
like if somebody gets a shirt, like if somebody buys a shirt, they get like a letter from
like
us,
something special.
Like thank you for buying the shirt, thank
yeah.
you for supporting
sick,
what we're
bro.
doing.
Yeah.
You know, like something like we appreciate you buying the shirt.
yeah,
like,
that would
for
make it
supporting
very.
the
That would
cause,
make
yeah.
it very legit.
Yeah,
too.
make it personal. Yeah, do some crazy shit.
Even have their number in the letter or something like that. Like
personalized.
Thanks for buying number 7 of
like
the letters to the moon
you
stuff.
like you've
or,
gotten number 35 out of 50. Like,
yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations. Like
Eventually,
it might
too.
not mean much now, but
Eventually,
we're
stuff
hoping
like
one
that
day
is gonna
this'll,
fucking
help
pop,
pay it.
dude.
Like you're helping us out one day. Hopefully, it'll help you out. You know.
My whole thing too is like, as long as we keep the quality, man, that's really my biggest thing. We keep the quality
Absolutely.
good, because like you see like these hypewear brands like Supreme, right? Like take Supreme for instance, where it's like limited edition drops, but it's like, you know, a sweatshirt's fucking $600
Right.
or stuff like that. It's like make a fair price, but keep that.
Well, do you
thing
know
kind
about
of
what do you
like
know about Full Send?
authenticity. Like the
Send,
pod.
they-
Yeah, Full Send. Well, the
they do
podcast, but like
fucking-
they have the clothing brand.
It's all limited edition.
Their
bro.
shit's all limited edition. So it's like you go buy like $100 hoodie.
Yeah.
So it's it's obviously not like $50-$60 for a hoodie, but it is good quality, and they are limited edition. Like once they drop it,
That's it.
like
That's
they
it.
have the ones that they always drop, but once they drop it, they don't drop it again.
Yeah.
Like they have special shits. They don't like if you don't get it.
So-
sorry, you'll never see it again.
Something like that makes more sense to me. Yeah. Because like basically my whole thing with the clothing brand and the clothing is like I want it to be like fashionable, obviously, you know what I mean? Like I want it to be something where like
Right.
I wouldn't wear it if, you know what I mean? Like I want it to be something that I would wear, and also something that is like the quality. You can't deny the quality of it. You can't deny how homegrown, all the logos, anything that's on there. It's like it's all made from us and our friends.
I
Like
think
we're
That's
the
what I'm
only
saying. We
people
start
that
simple just with
that
t-shirts,
touch it
bro.
creatively.
I think this has me an idea for my conference calls when I drop it or whatever. Like whenever it does happen, I want to do a hoodie line for it
Do it. That would be sick. Conference calls thing would be sick.
with a hoodie line.
Yeah, why not? And then it has a GoldenBoys logo,
Yo.
or like on like the tag of it's even like a gold, like something subtle, even
Bro.
you know, something just enough where it's like, oh, we know who made.
I'm gonna
this.
do
You know what I
ice
mean?
white hoodies.
That's a dangerous move right there.
It is.
That's dangerous.
That'll sit up in my fuck. I'll hang that bitch up.
They're gonna be dirty before you even get them. I'm telling you.
Fuck.
You ever in the store and try to buy like white shoes, and then like you're in the store buying white shoes, and then you're like, oh, these are sick, and then you get home and they're like,
They're
fucking-
already dirty.
There's like fucking fingerprints all over them
why I
from
don't
little
buy white shoes,
kids.
bro.
Yeah, like
I think
they're dirty before you get them home.
I have a pair of white shoes in the closet, and I think I've maybe worn them once. Maybe.
And they're already dirty.
No,
My
they're
stepmom,
clean.
My stepmom, she's a teacher. She was talking about getting a pair of white Air Force Ones. She was like, "Would that be cool?" I was like,
They'll be dirty in a
Yes.
day.
"If you keep them clean, because
Yeah.
there's nothing worse than dirty white shoes."
Dirty white.
So it's like
dirty white forces is a staple, but it's also like, come on,
It's
bro.
like if you're gonna keep them clean, yeah. But it's like you're a teacher, like not worth.
Yeah.
Because then you gotta have fucking kids be like, dude, what's up with your shoes?
Yeah.
Why are they dirty?
Well, she teaches little kids.
So
But
Those kids
Bro,
are just roasting her.
Yeah, the kids nowadays, bro, they don't give a fuck.
They're like, what are
well,
those?
it's out in Bruno, so they're all like country.
yeah.
Like they ride horses to each other's houses and shit.
Oh my
See, like,
gosh.
you
No,
know,
your
it's
mom?
some wild stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Bro, it's some wild shit. She was telling me her students, 2 of her students are friends, and they were talking about at school, like, one of the kids was going to ride his horse to the other kid's house to hang out later. Like, first and second graders.
It's a little bit of a culture shock.
Right? And
Yeah.
we're just like, what? Dude, but this world exists, dude. It's here. In Idaho.
it's here.
An hour and a half from here.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, that's crazy.
Bruno's. You know what's crazy is
I've never been there before.
Bruno is
Bruno?
like it's like
I've never been
the
there.
size, bro. Honestly, if you think about it, it's close to the size of Mountain Home, just spread out more.
Yeah.
Because it's all farmland.
You've been up there then.
Oh yeah,
Bruno?
yeah,
Is it by Mountain Home?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
not
like
far.
20 minutes or so,
From
15, 20
Mountain
minutes.
Home.
Yeah,
You know where CJ Strike is?
Okay.
So
literally out there.
when you're on that highway out there and the road starts to curve and you kind of take the straight exit to go to CJ Strike,
That's the way to Grandview,
you
right?
passed through Bruno on the way there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you go down that hill and it turns the speed limit slows down.
So it's like one. Is it like a place where there's like one school out there?
yeah.
yeah.
Dude,
It's
my
like elementary through high school.
My stepmom teaches 3 grades right now.
That's insane. Just in different like blocks, like different periods, or different days.
Dude, I could not begin to explain. I have
This
no
sounds
clue.
crazy to me.
She teaches 3 grades, I can tell you that much, and she is insanely stressed out by it.
Hey, shout out to
And I have no
Idaho.
clue. Yeah,
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to the
Idaho.
Idaho school system,
Very diverse cities.
raising the future.
You can't even like go park downtown on like a Saturday anymore. You can't even go
Yeah.
like down there and park.
No,
anywhere.
dude, it is a messed up thing because out in Bruno, the school's not huge, but they're screwing these teachers, and all they want is these teachers to quit so they can close down the school and make all the people drive their kids to Mountain Home.
That's what they're trying to do.
Yes.
That's fucked up.
It is. It's messed up, dude. They're literally trying to... My stepmom, her bosses are basically trying to get everybody to quit so that they can close everything down.
Like
This is the future of America we're talking about.
It's gonna be Children of the Corn out in Bruno.
for real, dude. No, for real, bro.
It's gonna be like bad out there.
that's fucking funny.
That's crazy. I've heard stories from like my grandparents. They're like, because like my grandparents are from New Mexico, you know, and like different parts of New Mexico when they were kids. They're
We
like,
still need to go out there.
they're like,
You
oh,
need to-
dude, it's
you need to show
beautiful.
me a night
I would
out
take
there.
really, bro. I'd take everyone in this room out there,
Bro,
It's-
we'd be
and they
fun-
would have us.
Bro,
they would
we'd
be
be
like
doing-
stoked
bro,
that we're going there.
Red
I was
told-
about to make a joke, but then you were really sincere, and I figured I'd hold back.
Hey,
No, that's cool.
Hey.
What's the joke?
yeah.
Well,
wanna hear it now.
I was trying to piece it together. It didn't. Just continue. Sorry.
Bro.
Anyways,
Hey, this fool is telling me and
Anyways.
Renee one day. He's like, dude. He's like, you guys would be literally waking up. They'd be cooking breakfast, and then you'd be
my
out.
grandpa's drinking beer.
Yeah, you'd be out in the field from 7 to 7
Yeah.
every day.
yeah.
Fucking while you're there, like you're on vacation, but you're not. You're
It's
working.
like that. My grandpa come wake you up at like 5 o'clock in the morning with like a
Wait,
big
for
old.
real? I'm gonna have to go there and do work.
It's beautiful, bro. Oh yeah. Oh, there's
But-
no
but
free
the
rides.
thing is, bro,
there's no free rides
the-
up there.
but
What
the
do you mean
cool-
free rides? I'll pay for a hotel room, brother.
That's not what an hour and a half away.
I'll pay to stay.
Though
How much a night?
The closest place is Albuquerque, and that's about an hour and a half from them.
Bro, what's cool though? What would be cool?
And I'll pay $100 a night.
You still gonna be chopping
For a
wood. You're still gonna
No,
be
no,
like.
What would be
Yeah,
tight, though?
I'm telling you,
Hey,
dog.
what would be
No, I'm
tight
not
though
going.
about
I'm
it?
not
No
going.
free rides,
I'm not
man.
going. I'm not going.
What would be cool though is like if every one of us went out there, like we would, like obviously they would still be doing their thing every day.
Yeah,
But if we all went out there and we'd get them ahead,
dude. I'm
Hella far.
telling
You
you,
know
bro,
what I mean?
Shouts out to my grandma, bro. My grandma Janet Barkley, real quick. My grandmother, dude, just like 2 or 3 years ago, stopped bow hunting.
God,
3 years ago. She's like 7 years old or something like that. She just recently, in these past years, stopped hunting animals with a bow.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Like, dude, my grandfather All-American football player, played rugby all the way until he was like 50, like almost 60 years old. Badass dude. Like they're tough people, but they're super cool. But like once you're up there, dude, it's like my grandpa's gonna wake you up with some breakfast and a beer, and be like, "Well, come on." My grandpa still, dude, goes for like a 3-mile walk every day in the morning when he wakes up.
Fuck.
It's ridiculous.
But it's a beautiful. They have beautiful property, man. It's a beautiful place. It's tucked away from everything. The closest place to them is this place called Tahiti, New Mexico. And it basically, like, as far as I know, like years and years and years ago, a long time ago, was just like a post office town. So, like, that's the only thing there still is like a gas station, 4 houses, and a post office. That's where they get their mail from. It's like, dude, they do it right up there. They're on some, like every single day, dude, my grandpa's going up, doing like a 3-mile walk, going and getting wood, chopping wood. They collect all their power that they get up there. They're completely off grid. All the power that they get is from solar panels, and all their water that they get is from the rain. It's like that up there. Beautiful place,
like,
though.
Bro, that sounds like Minecraft, bro.
That's
wild.
what they do. My grandparents are straight up like creative mode Minecraft
Fuck.
up there. They're badass people.
Yo,
They're
what,
cool.
what happened to Cody? He said 15 minutes. That was half.
This
an
guy's
hour
on
ago.
Seto time.
Dude, don't even fucking get me started.
This guy is on Seto time.
time. This motherfucker will be like, hey, I'm on my way.
You remember that time, Kaiser, where
Dude.
I don't remember what me and Kaiser were doing, but we were hanging out and we're waiting for Seto for something, and we're like, "What the fuck is this guy?" We call this guy, and he's like, "I'm waiting for my shirt to dry."
Yeah. It's just like
Drying
it's just
a
like,
shirt.
dude, I know I've seen you show up in different shirts. Just put a different shirt
Just
on.
put a different shirt on, and he's like, "I'm waiting for this one to dry."
Yeah, like, bro.
Yeah, no. One day he showed up and I was like, "Oh, Seth, your shirt finally is dry." I'm like,
Yeah. Oh,
Bro.
your shirt's
"It's like
dry.
this motherfucker."
Yeah. I love him to death, but that guy's funny, man.
Bro.
Because you call this guy and he'll be like, he's like, "I'm currently in the Bermuda Triangle, fool." Like, it's just he's doing like he's always on like some weird side quest mission or whatever. When you call him, he's like, "I'm currently slaying a dragon."
Bro, literally, me and Renee were waiting on him and Lauren to show up, and we were about to go. I think we were gonna go get food, and they were gonna meet us here, and we're all gonna ride over
To Grand China or what?
So I think so. But literally, bro, I text him. I was like, "All right, bro, like, where you at?" He's like, "Oh, I'm on my way." And then Renee gets a Snapchat from Lauren showing him in his chonies on the fucking on the couch
motherfucker.
watching football.
This motherfucker.
And I text him back. I'm like, "Oh, you're on the way, huh?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to get in the car right now." I'm like, "Seto, that's not on the way."
Stop it.
Text him the picture.
Yeah.
Like,
send
bro,
him a
what
picture
the
of
fuck
himself.
are you doing? And it's just like, bro,
I love that
I
fool,
get-
bro, but he cracks me up, dog.
I get not having structure on the weekend because you go through the whole week having structure, like going to work.
He'll be
and
like,
whatnot.
"I'm throwing some tea into the Boston Harbor right now, fool."
But it's just like,
What are you doing?
it's like when you plan to do something, like I expect to fucking get on it right away, and then you can just have the whole rest of the day.
Yeah.
That's why on Sundays when we do the pod, bro, we do it early, and then everybody else has the whole rest of the day to fucking
Yeah, they can go
do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Go whatever.
Yeah. But then, like, cause I got DJ coming tomorrow, so when you said podcast, I was like, fuck, dude. I already talked to DJ about coming. That's why I said to do it tonight. But I kind of like the nighttime vibe, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's not bad.
It's all right.
Well, we've already talked about fucking not going early because y'all motherfuckers don't like to wake up early.
Dude, I'm
What do
up.
you mean, y'all? I'm up.
I'm
I know,
up.
hey, I
That's
know.
I'm never.
We
the
just don't
issue
wake up at
person.
fucking 4 o'clock in the morning on the weekends like you do.
I was up at 6:45.
I believe it. I believe
I was up at like 6:30 yesterday.
This guy's the same way. Like Seto's on like his own kind of time, and then this guy like you'll think that you're beating everybody by waking up early. You wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and this guy's like, "I've already been up for 3 fucking hours.
Yeah, Kaiser time is interesting.
I've literally already went and bagged an elk today. I went shopping today.
I
Like this
texted
fool will
in
tell
the
you
chat,
everything he did in a
And
day already.
he's like 7 o'clock tomorrow. I was like, bet I'll be there at 6:30 with the podcast stuff.
Yeah.
And he said bet, and I was like, all right, we're good. And he calls me like 5:15. He's like, hey, go ahead and head over whenever. I was like, bro,
I said, I'm gonna come
I'll be there
over
at 6:30,
At
bro.
the
like,
Well, dude,
predestined
it's
time
like-
that we had.
Fucking kick it for a little bit, getting the good vibes and shit.
This guy,
And
bro,
then
like,
get to it.
I can't wait for your kid one day, bro. Your kid's going to be like, Dad, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And you're like, we're going to go garage sailing. We're gonna go check out some garage sales.
I get up early every day, bro. It's like,
That's the type of dad you're going to be, bro.
hey, nah, I'm gonna tell you a funny ass story.
We're going to go eat egg
So,
whites
look,
and go check out these yard sales.
Hey, so
That's
look,
you.
a few months ago or whatever, I was falling asleep early all the time, whatever. But Renee would always give me shit about falling asleep early, right? 7:30, I'm nodding off. Dude.
Yeah, that's early, dude.
Okay. And last week, dude, I'm literally sitting there, and me and her are watching Bob's Burgers, and I look over and falling asleep, dog. Swear to God.
It's like
And-
6 o'clock.
Hey, and I wake her up. I'm like, "What are you doing?" It's like 7:30. I'm like, "What are you doing? Why are you asleep right now?" She's like, "I'm tired." And I literally look at her. I'm like, "Oh, waking up early is getting to you." Huh?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, I see what you mean now by falling asleep early." And then we go lay in bed at 8 o'clock, dude.
That's early, dude.
And we fall asleep at like 8. Like as soon as she lays down, bro, she's out cold.
You
Did
guys
you-
were like an old couple.
Yeah.
Like, all right, honey, 5 o'clock dinner time.
It's
8
funny
o'clock,
because
you go to bed.
when I said garage sales, literally Renee like perks up. She's like, garage sales.
Well, dude, fucking,
She's like, what?
I gotta be to
The
work.
early bird special?
I gotta be to work I gotta clock in at 6, right, for
Sure,
work.
yeah.
But I'm up at 4:45. I used to wake up.
Fuck that.
I used to wake up at 5, but it just felt like I was rushing around in the morning to get everything ready.
I commend you, man, for doing that, but it's just, man.
I just, bro, and it's crazy because I'll wake up at 4:45 and spring right out of bed. Like I just go to the bathroom, do my thing or whatever, brush my teeth. But as soon as my alarm goes off, I'm like, let's get this shit. And then
That's
I get up, bro.
That's almost what you got to do when you wake up. Like
I can't lay in bed.
That's
bro.
what I try to do.
I can't lay in bed.
If I wake up early, I gotta just like sit up. I can't like sit there, or else
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I gotta get
I've
up.
been really bad about getting up in the morning recently.
Dude, I'm bad at it.
Like my
I'm
alarm goes off and I hit
historically
snooze.
bad at it.
Then it goes off again and I turn it off.
You wake up, it's
I'm
2
like-
p.m.
No, I get up around 7, but I leave around 7:15, so it's like
You're
I
rushing
should get up
around.
yeah, I should get up at 6:30 when my first alarm goes off. But
Well,
I lay in bed and I'm like, dude,
I hate being in a hurry
what am I gonna
too.
what
I
am
don't
I
like
gonna
being in
do
a
for the
hurry.
next 45 minutes before I leave for work? And it's like I'm gonna get at least 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
And the next thing you
Bro.
know, it's 7 o'clock and I'm like,
You
Yeah,
got it.
15
Now you
minutes till I have
gotta
to leave.
leave.
bro, I used to work at the Albertsons Deli in Mountain Home, right? And I had to be there by 5, and I would wake up at 4:45
And
Because
still
it was
make it?
because it was literally I lived like 2 blocks away,
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
and I'd literally wake up, brush my teeth real quick, go get in my car, and drive there, clock in at 4:58, 4:59, and then I'd get home by 1 o'clock.
See, that's one of the things that's nice about starting early for things like
End
that.
early, bro.
Is you end early, bro, and then you really have your whole day ahead of
Yup.
you. But then
But-
that's when you start pulling a Kaiser move and start passing out at 5 p.m. or
Dog, I like sleeping, bro, but then I feel like if I get too much sleep, I'm a zombie the rest.
that's how
of
I
the
feel
day.
on weekends and stuff, bro. Like if I really oversleep on a weekend and I'm laying down until like 1 p.m. I'm like I really feel like I wasted my day. I'm like, dude, all my whole fucking day. And now I might as well just be chilling for the rest of it
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be me tomorrow.
because I already
It's
wasted
gonna be
my
1
whole day.
o'clock, I'm gonna finally get out of bed and be like, bro, what the fuck did I do today?
That's what Sunday's for, though, man. Like, if you already got all your
Yeah.
stuff handled, Sunday, at least for me, is the day where I'm like, all right,
I gotta play some video games or something though. It's the last day of my 4-day weekend, bro.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's been a good one.
How was your Thanksgiving, by the way? How'd that
It
go?
was alright. It's
Yeah?
pretty good, yeah.
You see a bunch of people, like a bunch of your family or anything?
Yeah, my stepmom's family went and hung out. I won a contest for coloring a turkey.
Really?
Yeah, I beat all the children.
Can we see this turkey?
I don't think I took. I think I didn't save a picture of it. I have
Oh,
the $20.
likely story.
I have the $20 that I.
Just fucking frame that shit.
Likely story.
Nah, I could get a picture of it. I did not take a picture. I'm an idiot. That was my bad,
Wow, dude, that's an
I have the
achievement
$20
right there.
though.
That's like a staple.
I have
Still
the
got
$20.
that shit on.
Does it say?
Oh.
Does it say? this is the prize for the turkey coloring
It said
contest.
first prize on a sticky note, and I just went for. I was like, I'm gonna be creative because they do it every year.
Okay.
So I can be creative this year. So it was like weird colors, and it was like a little strange.
And you won.
I won. It wasn't a serious win though. It was like the person judging.
Schlager.
Cody.
You know what? You're taking his spot.
But the person judging, she's like an old lady, and she was. This is where it's not
like
very
the grandma
impressive
or
that I won.
something.
Yeah, because she was trying to pick the one that the little girl did, and she picked mine. So she was trying to pick the one that she thought the little girl.
You gotta like use
not
that.
which one she thought was the best.
You gotta like use that prize money
So-
on like the most irresponsible shit.
No, dude.
Shit that you
As soon
possibly
as I
can.
leave here, I'm going to buy some booze or something, bro.
I would.
Like that $20 has got to be used irresponsibly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, you won it at Thanksgiving and
So-
you beat a bunch of little kids. So
Hey,
why
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah. So look,
I won
Hey,
fair and
why
square
wouldn't you
from
like
those little kids.
go spend it on the worst thing you bought?
Cody,
how the fuck are you
how's it
doing?
going,
What up,
Slog?
Fucking late as fuck, man.
Sorry, dude.
Hey, Cody. Just to
Sorry.
before we get too into this, to confront the elephant in the room. Red here was talking shit earlier about people who wear Bass Pro hats.
I was about to say.
As I walk in with one.
I had it.
Wears one every
I'm dead as fuck.
Okay, in all honesty, I just like the trucker style hats. And so all
Yeah,
well, the ones I wear, they're all fucking trucker style.
At least you don't have like a fish hook on it. Because that would be something where it's like, all right.
Yeah, no, I honestly,
Come on.
I'm just a fan of the trucker style.
That shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I like the nipple on top.
I'm all talking shit and Cody's like a professional fisher. He's like a professional fisherman.
Yeah,
He's like, I hold the world record for the biggest fish caught in Idaho.
Like, what's up now, motherfucker?
Dude, I do have a buddy who's like fucking like avid fisherman, bro, and he's like legit, bro.
That's
like,
really
dude, like,
tight,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. He goes out, bro. He's on like magazine covers and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
See, stuff like that impresses me.
I don't know.
I'm impressed with stuff like that.
My legs are so fucking sore right now. Here, let me help you.
Sweet.
What are you guys up to today? What are you guys doing?
Oh hell yeah. We had that small business thing,
Oh, fuck
today.
yeah. Fuck yeah. How did it go?
but yeah, we didn't make no moolah. Are you putting that Lord of the Rings thing right here?
It's going to be whenever we start filming.
Bro, I was gonna say, like, imagine like this would be the setup, bro, with like a big old table like this in the middle, and just have that set up in the middle.
Is that not thing
The
that
Lord of the
Tyler
Rings
was?
dude.
figurines?
Oh,
Yeah,
bro,
I know
dude,
it.
that would be so.
Bro,
I
Shout out-
just watched those in jail.
Shout out
recently.
fucking Bacchus, bro, for real. That's been going on for a few months now.
that's badass.
Like I
dude.
bid to paint the outside of his house in 2 rooms. Like we already got the 2 rooms on the inside done. Miles was actually the one that helped me do it.
The gamer Miles.
Yeah. So me and him painted the 2 rooms on the inside, and I was like, all right, just pay me for those. But then when we paint the outside of his house, we're gonna take the cost out of that, or I'm gonna give him money for it. Yeah, I saw that. But what's it called? This has been going on, like getting that painted for the last few months.
Those figurines?
Yeah. So when we were there, he started priming everything. And then I think that was like September or maybe August or something like that he primed them. But then he was trying to finish them before he went to Japan. So he's already in Japan right now. Like he'll listen to this or whatever. Cool. But he got them all done. And then he left to Japan literally the next day. And fucking, what's it called? Shout out Bacchus, bro. That fucking mini thing's me tight, bro.
Yeah, you showed me. You
Wait,
showed me
I'm
what
sorry,
those were
I'm
gonna
sorry,
be.
I might have
Ugh.
misunderstood the whole story. He's Japanese.
No. He
No.
he went to Japan.
He's worth a shot.
Oh, dude, no.
He went
Vietnamese.
he went to Japan last year. It's a guy I work with. He went to Japan last year,
Okay,
and then he went again this year because him and his wife love the culture over there.
I got you. That was my bad. Misunderstanding.
And I actually talked to him about getting onto the podcast and being a guest on it. And when he comes onto the podcast, he's gonna bring the set with him.
Oh,
And that'll be the first time we see it in
oh
person.
my god.
Is he white?
Yes.
Why does it matter?
What's his first name?
Riley.
Shane?
Yeah.
Oh, he's white.
He's like,
Yeah.
is he white?
He's a cool guy, man.
Is he a person of color?
I thought he was Japanese first. I just wanted to- What do you need?
the big brick?
He's like, how careful do we need to be around this guy? Come on, man. He said, is he Japanese?
He's a cool guy, man. I met him through work, bro. But he's one of the guys that like actually like is cool with giving knowledge. It's like because a lot of the journeymen or whatever that are in the trade, people say that there's people that don't want to show you nothing because they think you're gonna take their job. But he's one of the guys like, no, dude, we're all a team. Like if you know what we have to do, then I don't have to worry about you knowing what to do. But he's down to earth dude, bro. Loves Lord of the Rings. Love fucking Star Wars is his niche, bro. Like,
Can we do this too? Can we go what everybody's favorite like movie franchise is real quick?
Star Wars.
Star Wars? That's strong. That's strong.
Movie franchise. Damn, dude.
That's a tough one, kind of.
There's so many to choose from.
Oh, I would say
He's got it.
the Saw movies.
Oh,
Fuck.
That's tough. That's actually a good choice.
I was thinking the Human Centipede.
Okay.
Hey,
dude.
yo, that
One,
movie is
two, and,
wicked.
1, 2, and 3. Is there a number 3? Human Centipede?
I couldn't tell you. Bro.
I know there's a
don't
2. Honestly, I would say Harry Potter, bro. I really fucked with
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
I might have to agree on
Yeah.
that. I would
Yeah.
go Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings.
And dude, that's
Okay.
crazy because I was never like a real big Harry Potter fan until like you guys started recently talking about it, and then I binge watched the whole thing.
Bro, those are so fire.
And,
But
bro, I was like, dude, I got it done in like 2 or 3 days.
Yup.
Bro.
they get
Yup.
progressively sadder like after you
Bro,
you
it's
catch
wild.
like Prisoner of Azkaban, like the 3rd movie, and then they all just get sad.
Bro,
like every movie.
Did you guys know? I felt like throughout the whole entire like series, like Hermione definitely had it in for like Harry. She wanted Harry.
So,
Like, she wanted like even at the end, bro. At the very end, when they're like the final movie's closing, like instead of comforting Harry, or
But he wanted
instead of
Genie.
comforting Ron, she like goes up to Harry.
bro,
It's
so
like, it fucked
the
Ron
writer,
whole
what's her
time.
name? J.K. Rowling, right?
J.K. Rowling. I
Rowling, yeah, whatever. But
She hates
she said in an interview that they were supposed to be together. Harry and Hermione are supposed to be together, but then Hermione and Ron got together, and people were like, "Well, you wrote the book. Like,
Yeah.
why
She's
did
all,
they?"
dude. They
Yeah.
they had a good night,
Yeah.
bro. And
Well, what was
Well,
wild,
you wrote the story, so what? Ron did luck out.
yeah, dude. That
Ron
guy.
lucked out. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. What? Like fucking.
And then
Ron?
Harry, you know what's
Yeah,
fucked
for
up is Harry could have had Ron's girl and then goes and then gets with his sister.
Yeah, he's all, you know, I could. At that point, fucking Harry was just flexing. At that point, he was like, you know, I could take your girl, bro, but
He's like, I
think
get with Mrs. Weasley if I want.
I think I'll settle for your sister.
Oh, fuck.
I'll take Mrs. Weasley.
Dude, have you seen those? That shit that Seth has been reposting on Facebook of like Hogwarts circa.
That shit's so
then
funny.
It's like
No.
the AI generated photos of like Hogwarts, like
the
rave.
Snape, the Snape picture kills me.
The one
dude.
where he's like raging.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
The AI
There's
generated shit
there's like a
kills me.
fucking picture of Harry like passed out, and then Hagrid's laying on the ground.
He's all fucked up. He's all fucked up.
Fucking.
Dude, that they
What's it
kill me,
called?
bro.
Fucking
Dude, the internet's a fucking crazy.
Dude, it's a different
AI,
beast.
bro.
Like literally on the way here, I just watched someone die on Twitter, bro. Like no problem, no nothing about it, bro. Just Twitter videos.
New segment.
Boom. People died.
New segment on the show.
Fuck.
So Cody, our opening segment was if you were stranded in the wilderness, like in the wild, you could have 3 items.
This would
Like
be good.
assuming you're fully clothed, like you're warm, you don't have to worry about being warm or anything.
Okay.
You get 3 items.
All right, I'm going with
Quick with it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind.
Not
do you want to hear our?
Yeah,
you
let
know
me hear
what
some answers
All right,
first
so-
that you guys said.
I'm taking a Glock 19
Okay, that's good.
with a drum clip with
Okay.
a drum.
Is that 2? Is that 2 separate
Yeah,
things?
yeah.
And then what was the other thing I picked?
A hatchet.
And a hatchet. A hatchet, a Glock 19,
But
and
then
a
I
drum
think
clip.
you switched the hatchet for something else at some point. I don't remember
You can
though.
make fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just start shooting
He
out a
said-
fire pit.
He said,
I got a
"quote."
drum.
He said, "quote I will rub 2 rocks together.
How long am
Dude,
I
I
out
can
there
be-
for? How long am I gonna be
Till
out
you
here?
die.
We're
Oh, I'm surviving.
Like,
Yeah, you're
inevitably,
surviving
how
out
long,
there.
Like,
Okay.
theoretically, if like to see how long you could survive, you get 3 items.
Okay. I want a life straw,
Oh, good. I like that.
so I'm gonna have water always.
I like that. I like that.
I am going to. Ooh, I want like one of those big knives, like a bayonet knife,
A
like,
Bowie,
like a
Bowie
a bow
knife.
knife. Yeah, one of
Yeah.
those. So yeah, that would be my weapon. I can put that shit on. I'll go with the knife just so I can put it on the end of a spear. I'd make spears, and then I'd use that to make more spears. And then
This guy's thinking. bro. He's
maybe
cooking. Let him
arrows,
cook, bro.
maybe some arrows, and then honestly,
This
after
guy was
that-
thinking about this before he even showed up here.
He's like, I've been thinking about
He
this all
didn't
month,
know
dude.
this segment was gonna happen.
One more. Ooh, I don't know what the last thing I
He
would
says
be.
he says a Glock 19.
Yeah, yeah.
Drum.
Maybe some sort of fire starter.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna say something to do with fire, something to start fire. So either a pack of matches, probably not matches,
Flint
but
and steel.
probably not a flint and steel, probably not a
Yeah.
lighter either.
It's like a
Flint
big.
and steel. Well, actually, there was like one of these lighters they had today that we saw. It was like a survival lighter, and basically it has the whole case is covered. It's like waterproof and everything until you open it, obviously, but. Yeah, when you close it, it's like what are those lighters called when you open them and they
Zippo.
Yeah, it's like a Zippo, but it's like waterproof every time it's closed.
I think your
Fuck
best
yeah.
bet would be a flint and steel though, because
Probably.
even if it's wet, you're still gonna get something.
Yeah, so that's my theory. I'll go life straw, Bowie knife, and then flint and steel.
This guy might be lasting longer than all of us out there. He might be a week or two.
What are you talking about? That fucking thing is huge. That thing will kill a bear if you hit it right.
All right.
I said if you hit it right. I said if you hit it
My
right.
items were on par with his items, but the way I explained
The
it
way you
made
explained
say
it made it sound like you were gonna die in 3
2
days.
days.
And you're not fighting a bear straight up with the fucking spear. What
You
you're
can't.
doing, you're setting a trap. You're trying to trap these motherfuckers. You don't want to be running into the bear. You
See,
want the
I
bear
said
running
a
into
knife,
you.
but I didn't say what I was gonna do with the knife, so it wasn't compelling to them.
I'm also
See-
saying, what kind of bear? What kind of bear?
Ooh, yeah, that's true. It just depends.
A
Like,
black bear? I feel like I could wrestle a black bear.
if it's black, you better attack. If it's brown, lay on the ground. Right? That's
something like that, like a grizzly
no,
bear.
black fight
down.
back, brown hit the ground.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You are not gonna be. Hey,
Yeah, you're not fighting a black bear. A black bear will fuck you up
A
like
black
real
bear-
quick. But if you leave a grizzly bear alone, chances are they'll leave you alone.
Cody, I don't think you're gonna survive that long.
I think you're gonna make spears and try to fight a bear.
Have you seen 10,000 BC when he's fighting the fucking
Super good movie.
And he falls back and he puts the spear between the rocks and then the fucking mammoth like runs into it. I'd do some shit like that with a bear.
Hell yeah.
So I put my
I
Bowie
remembered.
knife.
I like the
Isaac-
confidence. I
Isaac
just-
swapped out. He
You guys
swapped
just
out
see-
his hatchet for an 8-ball of cocaine.
okay, so 8-ball Glock 19 with a drum on it.
Okay, what if? Oh,
I'm
How long
surviving.
does he survive? Is how long does he have cocaine? How long does the
How long am I
last?
staying up for?
Yeah, once he falls asleep, he's done.
yeah,
He's gonna wake up the next day and
You're
be
gonna
like,
have
"What
you-
am I thinking? All I have is a gun.
And
I
then-
could have brought anything."
You're gonna be super depressed.
I'm gonna-
You're gonna be like, oh, dude, all my fucking.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Bro,
I
I'm
can't
just, like,
even kill
listening to
myself. I don't have
lo-fi
any
music.
bullets.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I didn't, like the whole fucking thing's fucked, guys. I didn't buy the gun. I didn't bring the gun to survive. I brought it to kill myself.
I'm like sitting here with like an empty bag, and I'm like, well,
this was my whole plan all along.
this isn't fun
Bag's
anymore.
gone. I'm gone.
Like, damn, I guess I shouldn't have shot all the bullets.
Dude, imagine if
Oh,
they.
I would too. I would waste that
do you
whole
think?
drum.
Do you think there's an AI app that would allow us to type in all of the scenarios, like Cody with the knife, spear,
Oh, all day.
thing, and then
All
we
day.
gotta watch it play out, like fighting a grizzly bear.
That has to.
you just see me out in the
Wild.
woods, like it's
you
just like
get
a
in a
generated
machine
me.
that scans your body.
I like
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
what
that'd
you
be
said about
wild,
the
bro.
spears and shit though, because you really put some thought into that.
Well,
bro.
dude, I just watch a lot of movies.
You're
bro.
gonna like carry 30 spears around with you at all
Well,
times.
dude, have you ever read the book Hatchet?
Oh,
Gary
God.
Paulson.
we
already
were,
brought this up,
we were
too.
just
Come on,
talking
bro.
about
Can
that.
someone
we were just
explain
talking.
this book to me, please?
This guy, you've
You
never
never
read
watched
this book?
Gary Paulson? He's one of the
Fucking,
best fucking authors of all time.
Riley never went to the 4th grade. Apparently,
You gotta watch.
I was homeschooled, motherfucker.
Oh,
You got to read the book.
That checks out.
Transall Saga is a crazy book by Gary Paulson as well. But
never heard of that.
dude,
one.
yeah, dude, this book is basically a kid. I can't remember why he's flying, but he's basically on this flight. He crash lands out in the woods. He has to survive.
He's the only survivor of this plane crash.
The pilot had a heart attack.
Like lands in the wilderness of Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's crazy. And then I was telling these guys too, the second book, did you know there's a second Hatchet book?
Yeah.
Where they literally show up to his house and they're like, hey, super cool story, kid. We'd like it if you did it again. On camera. And then they drop this fucking kid. It's only like a couple years later. They drop this kid back into like the Alberta wilderness or something like
This
that.
is based on true story?
It's
no,
not.
I don't think it's a true story.
No, this is Gary Paulson book.
Okay.
I was trying to think of the author. Nice.
Yeah, Gary Paulson.
Gary Paulson.
Dude, he's so good. I love his books.
Yeah.
If you like books, read the book
I
Transall Saga. It's a crazy fiction book, dude. It's pretty dope. It's about different dimensions and shit.
Oh,
Is
that's
it
cool.
On Audible?
Never seen this man.
Huh? Yeah, I'm sure it is. I read it when it's like a super old book. I read it when I was like,
Is there an easy version of the book?
yeah.
He's like, is there a summary of it?
Well, dude, basically it's about this guy, bro. He's literally in the desert, and he's like an avid outdoorsman. He's in the desert. He's doing this trek, and then he stumbles upon this like blue light, and it's out in the middle of the desert. So he like walks up to it, and then like he gets like almost bit by rattlesnakes, so he falls into it, and boom, he's in a different, whole new world, bro. Like literally, it's like the same world, like Earth, but different. Like the grasses, I think he said was red. And like it's just crazy shit like that.
Can you send me a link to a YouTube video that explains all
Oh,
this?
hell yeah,
It's like
dude.
2 hours long. I'll just watch that. Instead of
Yeah,
reading
dude, it's fucking, dude,
Little
it's
review.
good. And then yeah, he becomes like a prince of
Guy
a fucking
doesn't read
kingdom,
books.
bro. Like it's sick, dude.
Fuck yeah.
What's it called again?
I read every once in a
Transall
while.
Saga.
Transall Saga.
Yeah,
Shout out Gary Paulson real quick.
yeah. Shout out Gary, dude.
Yeah.
We gotta get
Shout
you on the
out
pod,
Gary.
bro.
Yeah. Gary, if you hear this, we need you on the
Yeah.
Golden
Gary,
Boys
we would
pod.
love you on the Golden Boys podcast. We'd love to pick
We need you
your
to
brain
explain to
about
Riley how books
a
work.
hatchet.
we need you to review Hatchet
Excuse me,
for
Gary,
him.
how does book?
Yeah.
How does book book?
Dude, honestly, bro, like think about it though. Like those authors sit there and write those fucking books forever.
Bro,
Dude,
I'm not
I
gonna
have
lie to you,
so
I
much
think-
respect for
I
authors.
think I could
that-
write a book.
Honestly,
I bet you could too.
Honestly, if you worked on it for a solid like 3 years of just like not every day, but like at least like a couple
could
times
write a
a
book.
Bro,
week.
should I start
Oh,
writing a
100%.
Dude, I was thinking about a book idea too because I've always wanted to like write a book, and I was thinking about one when I was in jail called Mr. Nobody, is what I would call it, and it's basically like a dimension kind of deal. Like you meet this guy, and he's got like a question mark on his face, like instead of like facial features, he's got like a question mark, and he's like guiding you through this crazy stuff. But I wanted to call it Mr. Nobody, but I don't have the patience to sit there and write a.
I
All right.
think where I would get caught up is the lore.
That's the
Like
that's
the questions,
tough part.
because as you're writing, it's like questions get brought up, and then it's like, well, why, like Mr. No, like where did this guy come from? And now it's like, well, now you have to have a chapter.
Now you have to
going back
create
and
this whole
explaining
thing
that,
for it.
right? And
Honestly-
it's like now you have to create a universe. like-
Correct.
But do you really have to? Like, so the first book is like you just boom, this is what happens in this book.
And you fill in
And
the
then
story later.
Yeah, the second book maybe gives a little more backstory of where these motherfuckers came from
Right.
and how they got to, like, kind of like
Like Stephen King Dark Tower. That's like some
Yeah,
Dark Tower
or-
shit.
yeah,
you know?
or
But
some
you have
like
to have an idea of where you're going before you, like you, because you're gonna have like a backstory of your character and kind of understand what your character is going through before you write about your character, right?
Well,
Sure.
so like say Lord of the Rings. So like you watch Lord of the Rings before you watch like The Hobbit. Say you did that because a lot of people did that way.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the Lord of the Rings, and you know Gimli is the last,
He's like the last
dwarf
son.
of his kind or whatever, because
Yeah.
the dwarves went
Gimli.
extinct. Sorry, did I say Gimli? Gimli.
I think you did. It's
But
alright.
My
but yeah,
favorite
he's the last surviving dwarf or whatever. But nobody ever talks about, like, they give a little brief explanation of what happened to the dwarves, but not until, like, you don't really find out until the other book or the other books or the movies.
Well, what's fucked up about like Lord of the Rings is like, dude, like Tolkien had like languages. He had like 5 languages that he wrote for the book. Like
Jesus
no, that's what I'm
Christ.
saying. He created a whole.
He created an
universe
entire
around this, and it's
universe.
But
like-
was that after or before, you think?
I think beforehand.
he had a big idea of it before he wrote the first book.
Well, he had to write languages, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
because
like this guy wrote like 3 to 4 languages.
In there, he had the map of Middle Earth in the first book.
Damn.
So it's like he knew what was going on. He had the universe created
Bro,
before he wrote the.
Isn't
books.
that insane, bro?
Bro,
Like that's
what was-
what's crazy.
What was crazy about it is me and Shane were talking about this because Return of the King, when it hit the Emmys or whatever it's called, it won every award that happened that night. Like best
believe it.
lead or best co-star or some. It won every award that night.
Well, that's like something that like you can't fuck up, right?
Yeah.
Like the Mario movie, like even like this is kind of off track, but like it's like when they made the Mario like live action Mario movie, that's like, dude, if you fuck up Mario,
bro.
you got not only do you got like kids mad at you, you got like generations of people pissed off at you
Dude,
for
that's
fucking
a big responsibility.
For
Like,
real.
oh, I'm the one fucking shooting.
I'm
this.
saying. I'm
Bro,
saying.
The whole world is dependent
That's
on
like
you, man.
y'all remember
We,
Avatar: The Last Airbender, the movie that they made?
Fucked up.
Dog shit.
Yeah.
They made this whole franchise.
Oh, yeah. I never saw it, but I heard about it.
Bro, but now they're doing like a live action show about it, and they're like, it looks like they're doing it right, and it's like,
It better not get.
it's like,
fucked
because
up,
dude,
bro.
you take something that everybody loves, man, like Lord of the Rings, like a lot of the people that were reading those books when they first came out or something, like these like cultish following of like Tolkien or whatever. It's like a lot of those people were older, definitely older by the time the movies came out. So it's like a lot of people are experiencing like the Lord of the Rings as the movie franchise. But it's like, dude, I've read the books, man. I've read the books, and they came out a long time ago. And it's like reading the books to the movie. It's like even the extended versions. It's
Bro,
like they do them right, but it's like, dude, if you were to put this in movie form, it's like each movie would be like 7 fucking hours long or something like that.
The crazy thing is when me and Shane were talking about it, he said that they filmed the first scene and the very last scene when they're going on the boat, like when Frodo leaves. He said they filmed those two scenes right back and forth to each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he said that Gandalf's expression, because he didn't know any of them, so he's like having to like fake cry kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then when you do the last scene like that, it's like, all right, we're here.
Yeah.
But then you know how the hobbits have like, they don't wear shoes?
Yep.
Those are like rubber boots
That they're wearing?
that they wear. And they had to make thousands of them for them because every time they're running through, they're
Getting
tearing
them
them up.
dirty.
Yeah. They're tearing them up or doing something, dude. So they literally, each scene they had to get a whole new set of boots on that looked like fucking feet.
See, that's like a crazy movie, bro. That responsibility. I don't even know who directed the Lord of the Rings movies, but it's like
Where was it? It was filmed in
New Zealand.
New Zealand?
Something
Zealand?
like that, yeah.
pretty sure.
I guess Christian Mortensen, obviously he played Aragorn. He I guess he petitioned to the writers or whoever that the hobbits, the people that played the hobbits, they got royalties for it, but they didn't get it because all of these people, they weren't like big names when those movies came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like probably the biggest was probably like Elijah Wood, like dude, that's Frodo.
Not even then.
Yeah, that was his first big break.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that was literally.
But he's been in stuff for.
Oh yeah,
he's been
Dude,
in stuff.
One
for
of
a
my
long
favorite
time.
shows of Elijah Wood, Wilfred.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wilfred's
Bro,
an awesome
yeah.
show,
Bro, that is one of the most fucked up shows, but it's so fucking hilarious.
He's
bro.
all like a figment of his imagination.
Well,
and
there's
shit.
like it's like a dog, but
Yeah.
he's a person, but he thinks he's a fucking dog.
Yeah,
Like obviously,
but everyone else thinks he's a dog.
everybody
too.
else
like,
thinks he's a dog, but he knows. He's like, dude, what the fuck are you?
Yeah,
I've tried talking to people about Wilfred, and they're like, what are you talking about?
dude.
And
Me and
I'm
my
like,
stepdad used to watch those brand new when those were coming
bro,
out. Me and my stepdad were
they're
watching those brand
gold, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you have this idea, like it could never be redone. That's
new. But even look at like a Daniel Radcliffe, right? Like look at like Harry Potter.
yeah.
Like what has Harry Potter done?
I don't think he's done really anything
Dude,
since that.
he did that one where he was pretending to be Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, the fucking biography of him or whatever.
It's that, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a comedy movie, bro, and it's so fucking funny, bro.
But it's fucking Harry.
Yeah, he goes on like it's like Harry Potter going on a fucking like he gets all drugged out. He's like
I'm
a rock
dead as
star.
fuck.
He's pretty, like it's basically a autobiography
of Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, Yankovic, but it's like not 100% true. It's like definitely fabricated.
Yeah,
but it's hilarious, bro. Like,
that's funny as fuck.
it talks about how his basically his rise to fame and stuff, and then how he like gets in drugs and he gets all
Fuck.
fucked up.
Shout out to Harry Potter.
Yeah,
bro.
you get to see like him in a whole different fucking acting form, bro, and it's kind of fucking cool to
Yo,
see.
have you ever seen the movie 23 with Jim Carrey?
I don't think I have.
Bro, it's like a horror movie starring Jim Carrey. Like he's the protagonist of this horror movie, and he's like obsessed with the number 23. Like he finds like a book, and the title of the book's it's like the number 23 is the title of the book, and he's like going through, dude, and he's just seeing this number everywhere. He starts seeing this number everywhere. It's like something that's just taking him over, and then he finds out later. Spoiler alert. But he finds out later, like in the book, that he had like this whole other life, and he wrote this book for himself.
Oh,
Dude, it's a fucking.
that's kind.
If you've never seen the
That's
movie,
an old movie too, huh?
the
Like
movie
the
you just
90s.
the
Spoiled
number
it. You
23,
just spoiled it.
crazy.
Why would I watch it?
Those are that's some
I
like
said spoiler. You should close your ears.
it's kind of
You
like
said
a
spoiler alert, and then you said you should go watch it. Like,
what's that?
if I would
What's,
have closed
you
my
should.
ears, I would have missed the.
You should watch it.
what's
You might
that
forget.
movie with Leonardo DiCaprio where he's like a detective and Shutter
Island
Island.
is
That
an
one's
awesome
that one will
movie.
fuck you up too.
Dude. Bro, no shit. The first time I watched Shutter Island,
I don't think I've ever seen this movie.
That's
So
a good one,
They
bro.
get
You gotta
through.
watch it.
spoiler alert.
I'm saying. It's a close.
So-
Yeah.
They get through, right? And he's like, he gets to where he's like, oh, I gotta go into the tower, right? And I gotta get to the top of the tower. I'm gonna find. He's like looking for the guy that burnt down his apartment,
Mhm.
right? Andrew Latis. And he goes up, and it's the doctor. And the doctor breaks everything to him. You've been here the whole time. You've been living. Everybody plays these roles, right? And I didn't believe it, bro. I was like, no, they're fucking with him. They're fucking with you, bro. Don't listen to him. They're fucking with you, bro. And then fucking it
Dude,
keeps
you got
going.
Shutter
And
Island.
Then his partner walks in. And I was like, no, he's in on it. They're fucking with you, bro. Don't let him fuck with you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, bro, this is not okay. And then it was like, nah, dude, I just got fucked
That
up. I
movie-
have to watch this movie again.
That movie is fucked up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That
Yeah.
movie is fucked up. That's what one of my favorite like movies Leonardo DiCaprio ever did. Like I was watching that with you ever met my friend Devin?
Yeah,
You ever met
we all played poker one night.
Ruben?
remember?
Yeah. So my friend Devin, dude, me and him watched this movie the first time together, and we're like, I don't know, we're smoking like a little weed or whatever, just watching this movie, and towards the end of it, we're like, dude, no. Like we wake up the next day and it's like, dude, what the fuck was that movie that we watched last night?
Dude, was that a dream?
Yeah, like what? Like that movie felt like a fever dream, and then we rewatched it the next
Oh
day.
yeah, you got to think about it, bro. You're
and
like,
we're
wait a
like,
second,
and we're
what?
sitting here like, I've seen people break that movie down, and it's like when they first show up to the island, like you can see like his partner has like a gun on his hip or whatever, but Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't. It's like all these like little things, like these little clues throughout the whole movie. It's like breadcrumbs throughout it, but it's like after
are the
you
best
watch it
kind of
like 3 or
movies,
4
though.
times, it's like,
Dude, those,
oh shit.
yeah, those movies. I like those movies that like unfold like as you watch it. Like, what's that one with Harry Styles? It just came out like last year. Anyways, there's this movie with Harry Styles, and basically, in the real world, he's like a fucking nerd, and he's like a fucking he's gross. He has like this nasty ass hair. He's a dirty dude, right?
Dirty
but
dog.
he basically, spoiler alert. He basically.
I guess this episode's just called Spoiler Alert.
Yeah. He basically he signs his girlfriend up unknowingly for this
Don't worry, darling.
yeah, it's called Don't Worry Darling. He basically signs up his girlfriend for this like it's like they live in an alternative world. It's like a brain chip. So she's like asleep the whole time and she doesn't even know she's in this thing.
Fuck.
But every day he comes out of it and goes to the real world and actually works to make money to pay for it. And then every night he goes back into that world, and that world's like a picture perfect world. Like they have a great house. They like he's a handsome dude. She's a beautiful woman. They have great neighbors. Like it's like a perfect utopia. And and throughout the movie, she slowly starts to realize she's in this thing. And because like just things that happen to other people, and then some other people who are like all the women basically who are in it don't know they're in it until they know. And then like so you can see like throughout the course of her finding out, like other people are further in the stage of finding out, and so people think people are going crazy in this world. And so like when shit like starts going crazy, people are like, oh, don't worry about her, like she's just losing her mind, blah blah blah. But then she starts losing
Just
her mind
gaslighting
when she
the
starts realizing this shit's not real. And yeah, it's a fucking trip, bro.
Dude.
What's it called again?
It's called Don't Worry Darling.
Don't worry.
That was
Yeah.
wild.
It is that's a good one. I really like that one.
Fuck.
But dude, imagine that, like unknowingly you're in this fucking like perfect world. Like she's always wondering, like, because he says he has a job, and he goes, and everybody, all the males in this world fucking work the same job where they're working for like the people who run it basically. And so like every day they just say they're going to work, but she like finally one day she's all, where the fuck does he work? Like he goes to work every day, but where does he work? And she just never thought about it before. And so like small things like that, dude, just start popping
Damn.
off.
See, that seems wicked though. I like movies.
See,
like
wait,
that.
but dude, like, how far are we from some shit like that to where it's like, you can just boom, chip in your head. I'm in a whole nother world. I'm basically living AI. Like, my house is beautiful, but I'm not really there.
You ever see that movie, Free Guy, with like Ryan Reynolds?
That shit's so.
And he's just like,
funny,
dude, he's just like going throughout his daily thing, right? Like everybody in this world is like, this is just a normal thing. He's going about his daily activities, and then like you cut back, and he's in a video game, like he's a video game program.
Damn.
And he's like a glitch in this program because like everybody's supposed to do the same stuff every day, like all the time. And he's one of those people that just like one day in this program, he's like, why are we doing this? And like meets a girl who's like designs the game. Dude, stuff like that's crazy because they have like glasses that the players wear that are in this world. And he puts these glasses on and he realizes he's like in a video game.
It's like Ready Player One. I love that.
That's
movie.
like
That
what.
movie's
That's
so
exactly what
tight,
it's
dude.
like.
Yeah.
If they came out with a game console like that,
Oh,
bro,
dude.
oh my god,
Game over.
dude.
The world is fucking shutting down,
Yeah.
bro. Nobody's
Yeah.
going to work. Nobody gives. Dude, honestly, I guarantee if that comes to fruition, to where like you could put on a suit and like whatever, make it easy to where like you step into a whole world and it feels like you're in
People
that world.
would do that.
Nobody is ever going to fucking give a shit about this world anymore. People are going to stop going to work. People are going to stop blah, blah. Everything's going to fucking come from that video game world. Like your currency is going to come from there. They're going to find a way to profit off it.
Yeah.
They're going to find a way to, like, people are going to live off that. It's probably going to be just like Ready Player One. Or people are like overtaken by this.
But
Well,
like you said, like how far are we really from stuff
Dude,
like that?
do you know what blows me away?
Not
like,
very.
The simulation theory. You guys want to get some trippy shit. So like think about it like this. Like the simulation theory, I feel like holds so much water, bro. Because if you think about it, like, okay, like not only is our human DNA super close to just being compatible, or it is compatible with computer programming. Like you could definitely intertwine the two. I don't know the whole details on that, but my point is like, so video games on a scale of say the last 10, 15 years, like the graphics are insane, bro.
Yep.
So like just from the first Grand Theft Auto to where we are now, like you're like almost fully immersed in the
Well, what
world.
they said for this new one is that the characters are gonna age in the game
See,
as you play.
That's crazy. So like it's so detailed now, and not even just Grand Theft Auto, like the games where you literally put on the headset and you step into it too. Like now put this on a fucking scale of 1,000,000 years, or the whole time Earth has been around. Like it's almost inevitable that at some point in time somebody had made a game so realistic that it feels like you're there, you're in it, you're living this game.
This is like we're talking about like the plot for the Matrix right now.
Yeah, so
This
like
is
just
the whole
literally
plot for
our
the
10 to
Matrix.
15 years, we've seen crazy progress. Now just
Yeah.
literally put that on the scale of forever, dog.
We literally are in a 10-year gap of GTA being released right now.
That's what I'm saying. So like even like imagine where we're gonna be 60 years down the road. So like when we're getting ready to die.
Oh, dude.
Imagine where the gaming, the fucking AI, the real, like just all sorts of shit mixed
Maybe Grand
together.
Theft Auto 6 will be out by then.
Dude, 100%. 100%.
That is
Like,
wicked though. Yeah, that's wicked, dude.
like that's just it's to me it's like super hard to wrap your head around, because it's like, how are we not in a fucking some sort of simulation?
I've seen people talk about that theory, and they talk about like how video games, right? Like people have made these video games so realistic that like if you give these video games like any kind of consciousness at all, like dude, the new Matrix video game, you can literally, if you're wearing a headset that's on like Unreal Engine 5 or whatever they're making this shit on now, you can talk to the NPCs.
Yeah, that's what I was
You
gonna
can
say.
you can literally be like, there's a video of this guy being like, oh, what do you do when the game's not on, when I'm not playing? He's like, well, I don't know, everything just kind of goes dark. It's like, do you like living in the video game? It's like, well, I'm not sure, I've never known anything else but being in this game, but I bet something else would be better. It's like, this guy's having a full-blown conversation, bro.
So
It's like talking to
crazy.
Siri and shit,
Bro,
dude.
like,
Well, dude, yeah, like
yeah.
I was literally talking to Chat GPT the other day, and I was just asking it questions, bro.
This motherfucker
and this
said-
motherfucker's just popping off immediately with the answers. And I get it, like Chat, it's like AI generated, so it's like automatically programmed to respond to you. But bro, those motherfuckers, like you ask it anything, and it has an answer for you with less than a second, bro. It's insane.
that's scary. Yeah.
There's literally fucking movies that talk about,
Has anybody
fu-
ever seen iRobot?
dude.
Come on.
It's gonna get to a point, dude, where
Like,
somebody
come on.
fucking
That was a funny movie.
somebody's gonna make something, dude, at
Come
one
on.
point, and it's gonna take over the world.
Well, dude,
And people are gonna be like, "Oh, why did we make this?" Like, because everybody wants to fucking get so advanced.
dude, you
that-
have guys like Elon Musk. Like these guys talk about. It's like, what do you think is the number one downfall of humanity going to be? And this guy will tell you, it'd be like AI.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like that's
They're
gonna be the downfall.
They're gonna get too smart, bro, and take over. That's
seen
my
that,
fucking.
You
thought
seen that
process
video
with it.
where it's like two AI? It's like robots or like two AI programs, and they just let them talk to each other.
Oh yeah,
Dude, they're talking to each other and stuff, and then in like no time flat, they create their own language that they can talk to each other in that only them understand. And it's like you put these two robots in, for a cool experiment, like, oh, let's see what happens, and then they create their own language that they
fast?
only understand, and then they start talking to each other, and then they shut that shit down. Thank God, but it's like, dude, that's how.
bro. Did you see that Elon Musk or not Elon Musk, but I don't even know the company that he runs.
Tesla.
Basically. It's not. I don't think it's Tesla. But they're ready to start trials on the Neuralink.
Oh, that little microchip
Yeah.
in your head.
Yeah, they're literally they're ready to start testing on humans, and I think they're just waiting to get it passed through what's it called?
FDA.
Yeah, FDA.
What is that? What does
would you
FDA
try
stand
it?
for?
Federal?
Federal Drug Administration.
Yeah, federal.
Oh,
drug.
okay.
See if it's safe for like everybody to use.
Well,
type
honestly,
shit.
I think they said that they wanted to start with animals. I think it was like mice.
Well, they already did it to monkeys.
I think they already have been.
Elon Musk has one.
He has one in.
He's had it for a while.
That's so crazy.
Does he
dude.
really?
Yeah.
I don't think he does.
He says he does.
Can we look that up?
It's worth a
I
fact
really
check.
want-
Pretty sure he does.
I
It is
really,
worth
I
a
really want
fact
it because that's
check.
interesting if he does. Because maybe if he does, maybe that's why he's so fucking. Maybe he's had one in. Maybe he's had one in this whole time. Maybe his rise to fucking what he is now was based off of that
via the
fucking plan.
Neuralink.
We need fucking Elon.
Like
on
what if
here to
what if
fucking
what if
speak the
oh
truth.
dude,
We
let's
get
get
him on
real
next
deep,
week.
bro. What if Elon is just the fucking face, bro? Like what if they're like, all right, we made this fucking thing. We're gonna put it in Elon's
like
head.
he's a robot,
And we're gonna use him to fucking boom. They put it in Elon's head. Elon's super smart. Now Elon's doing all this shit, and they already. But that was the plan.
That's
That
not-
was the plan all along.
Not the craziest thing I've ever heard.
like maybe Elon wasn't the fucking guy who thought of it. Maybe Elon was just the guy who.
Maybe he's
Got
just
it.
the face of it. Yeah. Like, oh, Elon Musk has one. Why wouldn't you get one?
Yeah.
Dude, I seen like Mr. Beast or whatever. He talks about. He's like, oh, as soon as they're good to go, I'm getting one.
Dude, that's so crazy how people are just like, sign me up.
Sign me up. Put
Like,
this
throw
computer
away the
chip in my
key.
head.
dude. Because you got to think about it. Like
You just turn the off button on everybody.
think about like Star Wars, right? They literally have a whole thing that one of the Palpatine is playing both sides. He's pulling strings both sides, and he's the one that starts this army, like the clones.
The clone army.
But then he puts a inhibitor chip in them that once he says execute Order 66, they kill all the Jedi. What if this chip is some shit like that? Like, all right, start fucking killing everybody.
Yeah, see, that's why, like, oh,
You know what I mean?
I don't want to get too deep into the conspiracy world, but like, what if that is the same shit with like vaccines? Like where they're putting these vaccines in you, and all of a sudden it's like they know in about 3 years all the people who took the vaccines are gonna drop dead.
Oh, this is another one. Have you guys ever seen? It's
I'm just bullshit. I never
I
got
have-
the vaccine.
I have-
Well, hold on. So that's not confirmed that Elon Musk has a Neuralink installed.
okay.
There's rumors of it,
Mm.
but
I believe it.
the FDA is Food and Drug Administration, not federal.
Food and drugs.
So the FDA approved in May for human trials
Woo! That's what I'm
Isn't that
saying.
crazy?
So look, fuck, I had
for
a,
paralysis patients.
So people, yeah.
to
So
help
people
cure
who are already,
paralysis.
dude. What if it works? Like, what if they put this shit in someone who has been paralyzed for fucking from the neck down for fucking, 3 years, 4 years, and boom, put this in, and they correct it, bro.
that'd be wild.
That
as
is
fuck.
fucking insane.
Well, there's a video I saw or whatever. Like it could be fake. Obviously, these videos could be fake or whatever. But there's a video of a guy that has cerebral palsy or
cerebral palsy.
something. Yeah. And this dude's fucking like he looks fucked up. But then he smokes some medicinal weed, and then he's just like he's fine.
Yeah.
And just like looking around.
Yeah, I've seen
Obviously,
that
it could be fake.
Wait,
it
are
could
you
be
are
real.
you thinking about are you talking about Parkinson's? When
Parkinson's? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
So I did see that. He had Parkinson's and he's fucking shaking uncontrollably.
Yeah.
And I think they used THC.
Yeah.
Oil. Like
Or
like
CBD
10,
or
and like
something.
10 minutes later, he's
Yeah,
just like
dude,
a
he's, like,
normal. Like,
He's all
Still.
he's all sitting on the couch. Just
Yeah, he's all fucking chilling. He's all give me
But,
some more of that.
but going
shit,
back
bro.
to the vaccine, I was talking to some people at work, and he made a good point about this because I was on the same thing about I felt like they were going to become zombies or some shit, just something crazy. But they made it to where everybody in the military had to get it. So if they were to do that, then that would cripple the U.S. by taking out the whole military if they were to make everybody drop dead like that. So if they made everybody in the military take it, they're not going to do some shit like that.
That's
which
true.
makes
where
sense.
where the real risk comes in is the boosters. There's like 7 boosters now.
Yeah, I
What
haven't
do you
even
mean?
got one shot. It's
Me
crazy
either.
to me
Yeah,
that
neither
some,
have I.
it's crazy to me that some people have gotten like 7.
Dude, my mom got
You've
one
gotten
for
all the boosters?
half
I
a
got
day
the
off
first
of
one.
Oh, you
work.
just got
Just
the
the
first
first
one?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that to me, man. When they start coming out with that, I'm like, I'm gonna let everybody else do it first.
I'll
You
let
know,
you know how.
Honestly,
Yeah, you know what I
I'm
mean?
just gonna roll my chances,
just
bro. Like,
see what happens.
like as a human, your body naturally grows immune to things.
Yep.
So like we like our whole lives we've been drinking water from the hose, everything like you've built
I don't
up
do
this
that
immune
anymore.
system. I mean,
I don't drink.
obviously,
I don't
but-
drink from the tap no more.
But
bro.
like, so like the way I see it is like I got COVID, but I never got the boosters, or I never got the shots or anything, or I never got the vaccine. But I got COVID. I was sick for probably like 3-4 days, and I was sick, dude. Like felt like I had
like you're about
flu.
to die, pretty much.
I mean, I wasn't like that. Like I was pretty sick. I lost some weight, and then once I was done, bro, like I didn't get sick again.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's
because your
because
body
of
just
my
built
antibodies.
Up. Yeah.
Well, they also had where they're like, oh, everybody needs to stay home, stay away from people, wear a mask, and then like
You just fuck everybody's immune system
after they
up
dropped
like
all that, they said, oh yeah, actually that wasn't a good idea because now everybody has weak immune systems.
Yeah, and then they told people to
Like, we
fucking
fucked
stop
up.
working
Sorry,
out.
guys.
Like don't go to the gym and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like you can't go to the gym.
They just
Well,
got.
and then you have some like I think it was like the mayor of Mountain Home did this. Like, yeah, I encourage everybody to stay home and be safe. And it's like stay healthy, and it's like him working out in his like personal home gym, like
Yeah,
all
like,
fancy
nice
and shit.
as
And it's
fuck.
like, oh yeah, I'm glad you're having fun over there, and I can't leave my house
Yeah.
to go pay for
I
my
remember-
fucking $35 a month gym membership. I'm just trying to go work out too, brother.
I remember
Yeah,
they
that
did
shit's
like
crazy.
like you got to be home by a certain time kind of ordinance thing. Like
Mm.
when I was painting, our boss had to get like a sign thing that said we had to travel home, and we were gonna be out by a certain time or whatever every day.
That's so crazy.
And like it never affected nothing. Like nobody ever was like, oh, why are you out and about? You know what I mean? 'Cause
Right.
people had jobs they had to go to, dude. Every gas station was still open. Every fucking fast food joint was still open.
during the height of all that, I was literally crossing state lines twice a day for work.
Yeah.
And I never even got a cold.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Do you know what's crazy is like kind of on the same topic, but like have you ever seen that episode on Joe Rogan's podcast where they're talking about the TikTok terms and agreements?
I think I watched a little bit of it, but
Bro, so when TikTok asks for permission like to like use your location and stuff and like accept the terms and conditions, bro, you're giving them access. So TikTok
everything.
has access to everything on your phone.
Everything on
all
your
your
phone.
messages,
Yep.
all your photos, all your videos, everything you do on your phone. They even track your key swipes. So like if you have a passcode on your phone, they track your fucking swipes on your phone, which way you're doing everything, bro. They have access.
I don't have TikTok.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I have
neither. Fuck
TikTok,
that.
but I didn't like. You don't think about that shit, bro. And who was TikTok ran by? Fucking China.
Yeah.
China owns that shit.
That's
China
fact,
literally
though.
has a built-in fucking spy thing in our phones just by TikTok. They have
Y'all ever seen that
access to
episode of
everything.
South Park where it's like Apple or whatever and like Stan or whatever? It's like where they're making fun of the human
Oh,
centipede.
and he doesn't.
yeah.
And
he
like,
doesn't.
he's like he doesn't read the terms and conditions, and he's just like, yeah, okay. And then like part of the terms and
No,
conditions
it's
is like,
Kyle's the one that
It's
does
Kyle.
it. And Stan's like, you don't read those? Like you
because nobody reads them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody does.
He's like, I read the whole 87-page book about it.
Yeah. It's like, dude, you really didn't read that?
Yeah.
And then he ends up being like human centipeded.
yeah, dude, that
What's
shit's so
crazy about that too is like they're trying to. He's like, all right, well, here's an agreement to get you out of it, and he's like, oh yeah, here you go.
He just,
And
he just signs it.
And the guy's like, well, I guess now you signed your life away.
Yeah.
This agreement said you never had to get out of this, and we're not liable for anything. And he's like, what are you talking about?
Butters is like, you really don't read any of that? That's what it reminds me though, because like I see long things like that, you know what I mean? And I always think I'm like, who's reading all this shit? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
There's some people out there
Fuck
that
it,
do
dude.
read
Yeah,
all
but think
that.
about it. The reason why they make it look like that so you don't read it because of all the shit they hide in there, bro.
It's like, by the way, you're signing up for our human study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we ever get charged with murder,
Yeah.
we can pin it on you.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
You're signing, and you just agree to it.
They can just be like, they can literally just sneak in there. You have to give us all your financial gain. Boom. Then you sign it, and they just one day all your money's out, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Well, you signed it, dog.
Dude,
You signed it, bro.
Do you
You
not
pay
remember
us
this
now.
agreement that you signed?
Every paycheck you're making, it goes to us. It's like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah, dude, it's like all of it because you didn't fucking read that.
I'm
shit.
not. I don't know, dude. I think I downloaded it at first when it first started popping off, but now it's like I have Instagram and I have Facebook, bro.
Facebook's probably where it's at. Though.
I literally get all my info. Well, they have the videos from TikTok on there
yeah
on
that's
Facebook,
100%.
so it's like I see everything that everybody posts, anyways. So it's like, all right, cool. I do that. Facebook's for my fucking funny memes, and then Instagram's for my football.
bro.
And dude,
I almost scammed a scammer on Facebook the other day, bro. I was really shooting for it.
go
Like
in
he was
depth.
like, oh yeah, dude. He was all like, if $5,000 was deposited in your Cash App, what would you do with it? And I was like, oh, I gave him this whole thing of what I would do with it. And then he was like, oh, send me your Cash App, blah blah blah. And then he was so basically, long story short, is he was all, you got to send me $50 to initiate the process so I could transfer $2,500 into your account. And I was like, okay, bet, dude. Like, I 100% do it. I just need you to tell me if you're like, I just need to confirm that you're real. So if you could send me $100 first,
Yeah.
and then I'll immediately send it back to you, just so I know you're real and I know the money's going to the right account. And he was all, if I did that, like, I don't know if you would give it back to me, blah blah. I was like, nah, trust me, man. Like, this is just to prove. This is just for me to realize that you're real, so that I can give you $50, so that you can give me $2,500. And then basically, yeah, dude, we went for like an hour of me trying to convince this guy, and he was finally like, he was all like, "Are you scamming me, bro?" I was like, "What? You're scamming me, dog? You're trying to fucking scam me?"
Just get fucking
I was like the
mad at
Spider-Man
he,
meme.
he
was
literally,
like,
he didn't say scamming. He was like, "You sound sketchy" or something like that. I was like, "I sound sketchy,
Yeah.
motherfucker."
Come
You're
on.
over here. What if $5,000 was deposited in your
He's like
Cash App?
looking over around at his coworkers, seeing if anybody else is like trying to scam
biting on
somebody
this.
right now.
Yeah.
Like,
He's all, "Dude, this guy is sketchy, dog."
are
He's
you
all
trying to
the other
scam me
scammers.
right now? Like, are we talking to each other?
He's in like a room.
Dude, yeah.
Hey,
in like
he's
a
got
room.
he's got like his phone like casting to the TV in the office, and it just shows fucking this conversation. They're like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
Yeah, dude.
He's
This
like,
guy's
"Man,
trying to scam me.
People aren't as gullible as they used to be, man.
Dude, seriously, I was like playing it hella dumb. Like, I'm so excited to get this $2,500. It's gonna help me so much.
Yeah.
Dead as fuck, dude.
Fucking
Fucking A, man.
scammers,
Yeah, it's
dude.
fucked up. That
Dude,
they
seriously,
take advantage of
Facebook-
people like that.
Facebook is a place where like scammers galore. Dog.
That's why I
Yeah.
deleted it, bro.
Yeah,
Deleted
it's
the
so
whole
much,
account,
bro.
bro.
So much. Like half.
Marketplace, you're like, oh, where do you sell stuff? People are like, oh, Marketplace is the best place.
Oh,
Bro, everybody tries to scam me
Bro.
on Marketplace. I've never.
Everybody
not
gets
tried
burned
to-
on
I've had a guy.
Everybody
I
tries
have
to
one of
scam
my
me.
best friends, bro. So he was checking out this place in Boise that was listed, and
Oh, I
Bro,
remember. Yeah.
it's literally an open. It was like an open house, so you can go there and walk in and see it. Right. Well, there was a listing on Facebook Marketplace. It was like, oh, rent was this, blah blah blah. So we got a hold of the guy. He's been texting the guy. And the guy's, oh yeah, go take a look at it. The keys will be under the mat. So my buddy shows up. Keys are under the mat. He unlocks the door. Goes in, looks through the house and everything. He likes it and everything. And then he gets the money from the two other guys who were going to move in with him. And the guy was like, all right, we're going to need you to deposit, it was $3,000.
Fuck.
And so they deposited $3K. And then the day that they're moving in, bro, they show up and, you know, like there's like nothing there. And then he can't get a hold of the guy anymore. And then the guy hits him up like the next day and he's all, hey, we had some issues. We're going to need you to drop more, like $1,200 more. And that's when my buddy was like, yo, no way this just happened. And so like they looked into it, bro, and it was an open house, and this guy had just knew it was an open house. So he played them as if it was his house, let them go view it, let them go see it because the key was there. He knew that. So they walked around. Everything it seemed legit. And as soon as he got the money, bro, he tried to get a little bit more. Boom. He didn't even have anything to do with the house.
Oh my!
He just knew it was an
God.
open listing and that it had a fucking he could let people go look at it.
That's so rough, dude.
Honestly, like, it's kind of a brilliant scheme. That one is.
Okay, fucker.
I'm just saying.
This fucking guy.
It kind of is, bro. Like, they got my buddy of $3,400 in one day. Boom. That's a $3,400 paycheck, bro. One day.
And you just all you had to do is know the right things.
I'm not gonna say his name or anything because it's kind of. It's kind
of embarrassing.
It is. So I'm not gonna say his name, but bro. So one day at work, he was all telling me, he was all, yeah, man, he wants me to go transfer this money to him in crypto.
Nuh-uh.
And I was all, bro, dude, this sounds sketchy. I was like, you're sure this dude's real? It's like, yeah, dude. Like, no, it is weird. It was a weird way he wants me to transfer it to him, but so he went to his ATM and transferred it in Bitcoin.
Oh my God.
So the money's gone, bro. Like, it's in Bitcoin.
It's gone forever.
Yeah,
There's no
He says whenever he tells like people, like, because obviously he told his family and shit, and he said everybody was just like, how the fuck, bro? He's asking you to send him money in crypto, bro. Like, how did you not know this wasn't real?
Oh my God.
You gotta
That
let stuff
sucks,
like that
dude.
sort itself out, almost, man. That's almost like you ever see like a little kid do some shit they're not supposed to do, and you're like,
You live
You
and you
just
learn,
let
bro.
him
Yeah,
do
like,
it.
dude, that sucks, but that's 80%.
You're just like,
100%. And dude, honestly, it's really not that hard to get scammed though. Like just from him being scammed, like we were talking to my boss about it, and my boss has had like 4 different friends of his get fucking scammed the same way. Like, I guess that is like a pretty prominent fucking scamming technique,
Bro.
And it's like you said, like it's the way I explained it, bro. It seemed pretty real. Like, he just showed up, the keys were there, look
you
around the
think-
house.
Do you think these people get paid like an actual job to do this shit?
No.
Like,
you don't think there's like a scammers union?
There is organizations that are like groups of people that do this for a living.
but at the same time, they do this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
They do it all day though.
I wonder if it's like a commission type thing. Like, if you can scam someone, you get a percentage.
Like, how do they fucking? If they don't though, like, say they go fucking months without scam, like, how are they paying for their bills?
Bro, it just takes one good scam.
Yeah, dude, they got $3,400
Bro,
from
think
one of my
about it.
homies one day.
$3,400 from one open house. But
Imagine
that was
if-
from one person. So let's say that 4 people did that.
In one day.
That's
In
12
one day.
grand. That's true.
You know what a big one is too? Is I've heard that they call like old people. They'll call old people, and they'll be like, "Hey, your grandson or granddaughter or whatever is in jail," and it's like they're pretending to be the bail bonds people, and they're like, "We need you to pay this much to get these people out of jail," and a bunch of like they do it really convincingly, dude. But they get money off these people.
They have AI
Like,
voices.
I was
you
in
can
the-
mimic people's voices, so they'll call them and they'll act like it's their voice talking to them. Like,
I'm
hey,
telling you.
hey, Grandpa, I'm stuck inside jail right now.
I was literally at the Social Security office when I was at the work center because I had to get a Social Security card to start working again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in there, dude, and there's like a sign in there, and it says like, "Oh, potential scams" or whatever, and that's number 1 in the office when I went there. It was like, "Oh, watch out for people that are trying to get bail money from you," because that's what they do, dude. They'll call people like an old lady, and my grandma, God bless her heart, I hope she doesn't after. We're talking about this, but she might fall for some shit like that.
Right.
My grandma used to fall for that shit all the time. She'd be like, "Oh, well, we got a phone call saying we won a cruise." Like,
Oh, dude, the
we
cruise
didn't
one
get
is
it. We
my
didn't get
favorite
it,
one.
Grandma. We didn't get it.
I got a call a couple weeks ago, and it's like this Indian guy, you know what I mean? And he's like, "My name is Mark." Is it like, "Your name's not Mark, dude. What's your real name?" Like,
You just gotta play along at that.
your name's
point.
not Mark. But he's like, "Do you remember entering your name into a contest last week or
Yeah.
whatever?" And I'm like letting him play out. I'm like, "No, where was my name entered in?" He's like, "Oh, well, I can't pull it up right now." I was like, "All right, Mark."
All right,
Right.
Mark.
What's your
Alright.
last name, Mark?
Yeah.
Is it Smith.
He's like, Smith?
If that really is your name.
Marcus Smith.
It's not his. It's never the name, dude. Like, I called, like, my TV. I was having a fucked up thing with my TV, right? Or my TV just wasn't working anymore. And I had a warranty on it. So I call in for the warranty. And it's this Indian lady that answers. And he's like, my name is Samantha. Like, just like heavy accent. And I'm like, your name's not Samantha. And I'm like drunk talking to her, you know, like on the phone. I'm like, come on, lady. Your name's not Samantha.
Yeah.
And I'm like talking to her for a while. And she's like, okay, my name is. And then she gives me her real name. And I was like, don't you feel better? I'm like talking.
That reminds
Bro,
me. Of
Don't
that,
you feel better that you told me that you told the truth?
that reminds me of that bit off of fuck. What's that little Asian dude who's hilarious? He's a comedian.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee. He's all sitting there, and what's that? Yeah, the redheaded guy.
Andrew Santino.
Andrew Santino. Yeah, he's all like,
I'm Bobby Bob.
yeah. He's all, what does dog taste like, Bobby? He's all, well, I heard. He's all, don't give me. No, he's all, don't give me. Apparently,
It's like, it's pretty
he's
good.
all, apparently it tastes like. He's all, don't give me. Apparently, he's all, what does it taste like? And he's all, okay, well, it's good.
It's pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's just
Fuck.
like, come on, man.
Don't give me apparently.
It's just, but like, I'm like talking to this person, man, who's like clearly like just thick.
Don't
thick
give me
accent.
Samantha.
Like,
Dude.
Samantha, come on. Like, wouldn't you feel better? And she told me, and then I couldn't like pronounce her name.
Yeah,
It's like, I'm gonna call you Samantha because I can't pronounce your normal fucking name.
I'm a little like I got 6 voodoos in me right now.
Yeah,
like,
like,
I'm a little fuckered up.
we're not getting anywhere here, Samantha.
Fucking-
I need to know, can I get a new TV? And she's like, oh yeah. Like, I talked to her for a while, you know, and I'm like drunk, like Burgundy, you know, is like joking with me, like clowning on me. She's like, get off the phone with this lady. and I'm just talking to her, and she's like, well, sir. She's like, I'm gonna send you a review, you know, about this call. I'm like, I'm gonna give you fucking 6 out of 5 stars, Samantha. And like already forgot the
Samantha.
name that she
Dude,
gave me. I'm like,
just-
Samantha, just get off the phone with me, and I promise you, I'll call back. I'll call back if you need me to give you more
That's funny
stars.
as fuck.
And it just like gave her like the best rating. I remember I left like a review on like Vizio's
Drunk as
website.
fuck. That's
I'm just like, I
fucking
had the
awesome.
best time with Samantha. And
Bro.
then sure, she came through. Shout out Samantha.
Literally a few
Not her
weeks
name,
ago, like my one of my credit cards was expired, so I had to get a new one, and I had to get it sent. But the address that I had on, I think I got sent to the boys' house, but they just throw away all the mail. Like that's
They're like,
that's
bills.
credit. Well, it's like, you know how you get like
We don't
credit
gotta deal
cards
with
in the
this right
mail,
now.
dude.
Fuck that
You
shit.
get credit cards in the mail all the time.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
cool, whatever, throw them away. I'm right with it. But I think they threw it away or whatever. So I call to get the new one sent here, and it's a Indian dude. And I'm like, dude, I just need some help real quick. Like, and then I said my address 5 times. Like, dude, I'm not gonna say the address obviously, but it is literally like I said it slow. I was like 5, 4, and just like going hella slow.
He's like,
with-
did you say 3?
Yeah.
And then 7?
yeah, bro. And like he sends it, and we got it all covered, and then he sent it here, and then it got sent to Seattle after it got to Boise.
Oh my god.
And I call back like 2 weeks later, and thank God a little old lady calls back. Like I get on the phone, it's a little old lady, dude, perfect English, and I was like, hey, I appreciate you, and she's like, I don't know what happened, but
She said, sorry, that was Paul.
your card's in Seattle right now. And I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, I don't know why he sent it out to Seattle, but I'll get it handled right now. I'm just like,
Dude,
I just want my card.
Yeah.
That's all I need, dude.
I used to work for fucking CenturyLink, bro, and so like I'd get a hella calls of people just be like, they'd hear my voice and immediately on some racist shit, they'd be like, "Thank God we got a fucking American." So man, I've been dealing with these goddamn motherfuckers
Yup,
over
every
there,
time,
like,
dude.
Yeah, man, I'm so happy to be fucking talking to a fellow American. bro."
That's when you like fake like a really thick Indian accent.
Yeah. Sorry, sir.
I wanted to see how you
Hello,
really
my
were.
name is Cody. How are you doing today?
I'm gonna direct
Fuck you, Cody.
Yeah. I'm gonna direct you to
fucking
Patel.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
funny as fuck.
I'm gonna transfer you over to Agdabash.
Your name isn't Cody.
You say Agdabash.
Fuck.
Dude, seriously, like it's crazy. Like people, like they're so bro. Because on the phone, bro, you can say whatever the fuck you want to someone. You don't have to worry about their reaction or anything. Like,
Yep.
sitting on the phone. So, like, people will let loose on you, bro, on fucking phone calls. Like, especially when, like, something's wrong.
They're like, I'm coming to your house.
Yeah, bro. Like, I get phone calls and I would get other people's problems. So, like, an agent before me would just be a terrible agent, right? And they'd fuck up something. Well, then you get that fucking phone call that comes back in, and then you get that person this time. And so it's like, immediately when you answer, they're already on some shit. Like, bro, fuck this company. I fucking hate you guys. You guys fucking suck.
Yup.
Man, I'm so tired of this shit. And you're just like, sir, I'm so sorry. This is my first time talking to you. Like, what's the problem? How can I help you?
Yeah.
Bro, I've tried to get so much help from your fucking company, man. You guys are fucking shit. I'm fucking tired of you. Like, sir, I'm so sorry that happened.
Like,
Like,
I'm sorry
bro,
that I can't
this
help
is
you
like
right
every
now.
day too. Like, it's
Fuck
it's
that,
like
dude.
mentally draining sometimes,
Fuck
bro.
that.
Like, you literally take that. You just sit there and take it, and then like sometimes it's as simple as like, yeah, man, I'll credit that late fee for you, no problem. But they're heated about that $15 late fee, dog.
Fuck.
Simple shit. That
Bro,
shit
Black
is
Ops 2, dog, that's peak Call of Duty right
Dude.
there. Swear to God.
I remember my favorite time of like gaming wise was Modern Warfare 2, where they came out with Infected. Did
That
you
was
ever play
Modern
it?
for 3.
Is that 3?
Yeah, that's when I started playing
And, yeah,
Call
okay,
of Duty
yeah.
2.
Yeah, they used to have those infected lobbies, bro. Those would get so crazy, bro.
People would get fucking
Dude,
mad, dude.
fucking crazy, bro. Me and Peyton, my buddy Peyton, would ball on that shit,
Bro,
dude.
I know there's like different spots where you can like, if you had a buddy or whatever and
Oh,
they were
you can
infected,
hold it down.
and no, not even that. Like if they get infected, they just stand in front of a door, and then you just sit and fucking rack up kills.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I would do that. I don't give a fuck. I'd do that shit, dude.
Dude, well, there's a couple maps where like you could get like you and like maybe 2 or 3 other people in a certain
Oh,
spot,
and lock the
you
whole-
could hold
Yeah.
that bitch down. But like
As
it's
soon
only
as
a matter-
one person gets
fucks
done, you're done, dude.
Yeah, like you need that whole team to stay strong, bro.
If you can get like 5 or 6 people on that game for an infected lobby, bro, you can put some work in. Dog.
Especially when you can't like because some lobbies they had it to where you could have it like the zombies would have throwing knives, which
yeah.
made it a little bit easier.
They made it at the end of
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
but when there was a section of time where it was like you
No
didn't have
throwing
it was
knife-
just knifing
bro.
people. Yeah, dude, that shit would be crazy. You would have like fucking 12 people in a lobby trying to get like 2 people at the very end.
Well, yeah, because there's like buildings you have to climb up into, but you can literally just look out the window. But
Yeah,
all
and
right,
smoke
climb up,
them.
motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking A. Well, this was the Golden Boys. Appreciate you signing off. It's Yanni K, Golden Riot, Red Summers, and Cody Morgenschlag.
Cody Morgenstern.
Let's talk before I'm plastered, just don't throw no hands. Remind me, don't go backwards, we stick to the plan. The plan that gets me back to where I take care of my friends. The path that takes you anywhere, anywhere in my bends. I'm not too far from everywhere.